All right, welcome everyone on YouTube. We're going to be playing some standard as we grind our way up to Mythic. NerdGirl will be joining me eventually, but for now I figured we'd get started. And we're just going to be playing standard decks that have had good results recently. And as we speak, today, September 6th, the Magic Online Standard Challenge was taken down by Blue White Control. And so I get very excited, and I run over to MTG Top 8 and download the deck list. And we have a main deck that looks sensible. You've got a bunch of board wipes, you've got mana leaks, you've got card draw spells, kill spells, and a planeswalker top end to win the game. Most of this makes a bunch of sense. And then you get to the sideboard, and holy crap, I can't explain this to you. We have another board wipe and Rest in Pieces. Those make plenty of sense. 4 copies of Voice of Victory, which I suppose if you like land Elspeth, like if you're able to like play Voice of Victory, land Elspeth, attack with Voice of Victory, that's a bunch of damage and a bunch of tokens. So that's kind of cool. 4 of them's a lot. In case that wasn't enough to make sure your spell's resolved, you have a copy of Shimmel the Inner Sun. Sure. Which I assume is there to be fetched off of the Ugin Ultimate or something. I don't know. Beza makes sense, and 4 copies of Enduring Innocence. Uh, It seems to me that this is very hard to trigger, except off the other Enduring Innocences in the deck. And yeah, we're gonna have an adventure when it comes to sideboarding, but I gotta figure it out. Let's hop into some games and see how it goes. The season just ended, so we're going to be down in gold. We're certainly not going to play this deck in Pioneer. Yeah, let's see how it does. We're up against Reverse Django. What a list. Okay, so yeah, what do we have? We have turn 1 Candy Trail, which I suppose does a decent job of like smoothing out this otherwise kind of crappy draw. Hand's very bad, but I guess I keep. I don't know. Concealed Courtyard, Rune Lurker, Bat. Sure. We have a bunch of tap lands here. I think I want to get the Candy Trail down just because at this point I really, really don't want to draw more lands. How's Get Lost looking? Get Lost seems okay. We know our opponent's playing creatures. We kind of need to slow them down. And it's probably the Sephiroth deck. Oh no, it's just like random. So it's life gain? It's like an Orzhov life gainy deck? Interesting. So now we're just trying to like survive till we get to our board wipes. Get Lost is here. If I play an untapped land here to have Get Lost up, then very likely I'm not going to be able to cast 3 steps ahead next turn. That's probably just the way it's got to be, though. If they give us a decent target for Get Lost, we can do that. Otherwise, we can eat the food, I guess. Ew. Okay, so main deck Voice of Victory. So I think this means that we're just going to eat the candy and then next turn kill this and play a tap land. Because obviously this is the biggest problem for us, with our only action being a counterspell. These staying home is weird. Why would these stay home? I don't get it. guess let's take a look at what's on top before we do anything else. Don't want that. I think we're just in find a board wipe territory. Hornlock Whale, kind of embarrassing against Voice of Victory if they have another. It's kind of incredible how little pressure they've been able to put on us. Like, our game has been very clunky so far. These Sunken Citadels are really awkward here, obviously, because we've been trying to navigate around these tap lands in our opening hand, but they are kind of cute with Fountain Port. Wait, what? Huh, that's funny. So the fact that they surveilled means that even though we know Zoraline was on top, it goes away for us now. We don't see it anymore. I guess we're holding up 3 steps ahead. There's nothing I particularly want to bounce with the whale. And if they don't do anything, then we can just do the loot mode and try to find the board wipe. But it seems really likely they're just going to cast Zoraline here, right? We are still at 17 somehow, despite staring down 4 creatures for, like, 3 turns. Yeah, so what's this? When a bat you control attacks, gain a life. When it enters, it doesn't matter. When it attacks, you can pay an Orzhov. When you do, return a card from your graveyard with a finality counter on it. So we can let this go and dig for a board wipe. And if we don't find it, decent chance we lose. Or we can counter it, take 6. I think I like countering it and taking 6. Because next turn we can have 5 mana with 3 steps ahead, counter their next play, and loot, and probably find the wipe. I think it's just a little too risky to just let that touch the board and try to find a wipe this turn. Scry's a bottom. No More Lies is not exactly what we were looking for. But it's not the worst. Ugh. I don't really want to counter that. We know that there was like a Sir Vondam or something, right? Either we're going to find the board wipe or we're not. And this is not a consequential enough permanent for me to counter. If they have like Vondam here, then that's one that we want to counter, I think. And I think... Oh no, they did surveil it into the bin. They're also probably playing the like reanimate all 2s or less spell, so No More Lies is kind of nice for that too. Just hope they cast something into this. They've been the Voice of Victory. That is interesting. So take 6. I think that is fine. All right. Now we'll just go for the loot mode, I think. And if they try to cast something in response, then there's no more lives for that. Okay, let's hold full control. I'm gonna pitch this. It's NerdGirl.
I'm trying to move a chair in here. I'm not doing so good.
Oh, whoops. I thought we were in the end step.
There's too much furniture. I can't do it.
We're playing a bonkers blue-white control deck that won the standard challenge today.
You were playing it with it?
Yes. And we are digging for a board wipe in the worst way. Can't find it. Look at all those lands. That's great.
I think you're going to have to scooch a bit.
I have scooched. Okay. So, what are our outs here? The funny thing is, technically, we can bounce the 3/3, take 4, go to 1, and still be fine. And then we can cast Kicked, Consult. I think that is better than Consult unkicked, try to find Wrath of God, and then have this last card be return all your 2s or less, which is like the only thing this card can be, I think.
Oh, man. I got in here and now I forgot my water. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, indeed.
Doesn't that bunny get bigger as well?
Hmm? No.
Oh, nope. I'm thinking a different bunny.
Okay, so that's forced. And now the team comes in. This is also forced. So many board wipes we can find.
Well, you have 2 days and Ultima.
I guess that's it, actually. This deck is not playing all that many. We have dug super deep, though. Okay, go to 1. We get to look. 7 cards? 6 cards deep here?
Day of Judgment.
So next turn we'll have 7 mana that lets us Day of Judgment and hold up 3 steps ahead for the Reanimate next turn. I like it. Oh no, we only get to take 1 of these because I cast it unkicked. Fine. So now we need to draw something.
An Ugin is probably not bad.
Yeah. So unfortunately gaining 3 is like not quite enough.
Well, it might be after the Day of Judgment.
Actually, it does, right? So like we can cast the Ugin here, exile the bat, then plus it, go to 4, take 3. Because, like...
But then you just die to, like, a Stiff Breeze?
The problem is that I am, like, 100% certain that this card is the bring all the cards from the graveyard back card.
Yeah, but then they don't have haste, right?
No.
Then you follow that up with a Day of Judgment. Is
All
that...
right.
Well... Oh... I don't know.
Because then we don't have a follow-up, right? We need to, like, find another board wipe exactly.
Yeah.
And they might send some...
Okay, so I like Ugin then.
I think that's where I'm at.
And you're digging for another board clear or something.
Yeah, so we're tapped out here, so now it's, like, super likely that they're just going to cast this. I don't think there's anything that grows their shit.
Okay.
Yeah, so they did have it, of course. Oh, yeah, and
Oh,
the cleric
die.
will kill us, yeah. Yeah, so we read it perfectly, and there was just nothing we could do.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to grab my water.
Okay. So now we have this, like, weird challenge of how the hell do you sideboard with this deck? I feel like I do not want Candy Trail. Hornlog Whale is, like, not at its best either. Innocence at least has lifelink. Draws us cards. Actually, this Rest in Peace Innocence combo is not good.
Ooh, sorry.
Ugin seems a little clunky and slow. And I think I don't like Quantum Riddler as much.
You always play the slowest decks to grind a Mythic.
Well, you weren't here, so I figured I would play the slow one while you were gone.
Are we going to be playing more than one deck?
Yeah, we have Dealer's Choice Mono Red, or is it VV next? Let's give this a shot.
How are you doing, target player? Are you ready for a very rowdy house guest? I'm very rowdy.
Yep. Hand's great. Keep.
You're bracing yourself? Good. I'm going to eat all of your snacks.
I think I like keeping this land. Like, next turn, we kind of like seam ripping whatever their 1-drop is, and then this means that we'll, like, our following turn will be Enduring Innocence, and Life is Good. Our following turn could also be Hold Up 3 steps ahead as well.
It was going to be Enduring Innocence anyway with the other land. But it does help us get to Elspeth.
Yeah, I just think that, like, because our turn 2 and 3 is spoken for, I don't need to find gas. I can afford to take a land here.
I like the deck they're playing better.
Yeah.
It's very nerd girl.
It is very nerd girl. That is true. Okay, so, like, their 3-drops are their best spells, probably. But at the same time, I kind of like just getting Innocence down, because next, like, we have the option later to create a copy of it with 3 steps ahead, draw a card off of it. Okay, well, forget it. But I'm glad we didn't hold up a counter if their play was going to be Deep Cavern Bat. I wish I could see the VODs of what this player did on their way to winning.
Yeah.
Because, like, the sideboard plan looks totally off the charts wacky to me. They leave us with 3 steps ahead, which is interesting. If they attack, am I willing to trade? Probably not. Okay, they're not even going to give me the option. Hello, Beza.
Well, that's a good one.
We like Beza.
Yeah.
Beza for the full Monty. We gain the life. We get the tokens.
And draw a card.
And draw a card. We don't get the treasure, unfortunately, but, you know, that's fine. Oh, and we draw the cards of the Enduring Innocence, so we're paid off for having played it last turn. That's pretty filthy. Do we attack?
I was gonna say I'm almost fine because if they're not gonna trade with the bat. If they trade with the life gainer, then it sort of removes one of the options. Although they have another life linker, so I guess that doesn't matter.
Well, the other thing is that if we do somehow draw like Ultima and decide we want to rat the board, having this trade and die keeps it around.
Yeah.
I like it.
Even better. I love Zoraline. I miss Bloomborough. Can we go back to Bloomborough? I hate spaceships.
Yeah, this kind of is the anti-Bloomborough set.
I think they literally just thought, like, what would Nerd Girl not want to have fun with? You know, I really wish we had some gas and not all lands.
Me too. Yeah, in space, no one can hear you, Yif, or something.
Why do you keep so many lands?
I don't know. They make me
Stupid
happy.
control players.
Am I right? I think we chill. What does this do when it attacks? They regrow something from the graveyard with a finality counter, but there's nothing there right now, so trading is actively bad for us now.
Yeah, I didn't like Duskmourn either. I've never... I've been playing Magic for, 25 years? And it isn't until the last year or two that I felt very polarizing feelings of the sets. It used to be every set was cool. I liked every sort of, magic-y universe. I really like high fantasy. But Duskmourn, Thunder Junction, Edge of Eternities, I'm so turned off by them.
I feel very strongly again that this card is the get everything back from your bin card.
Mm-hmm.
And they are playing around the 3 steps ahead that they know we have.
Mm-hmm. So we want to just keep trying to...
There's like a world where we just 3 steps ahead copy Enduring Innocence. It's funny, they get, they're going to get like a land back.
How are we...
Oh, it's a non-land permanent.
How are we ever going to dig enough to get out of here?
Well, the nice thing is that their clock is super slow.
4 turns not that slow.
We're at 24. So now, like, I am kind of into...
But if you create a token of it, it's not legendary?
Innocence is not. Beza is.
So it will see itself and draw?
No, the other one will see the new one and draw.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Like, it'll see that one come in and draw.
Yeah. So it gives us extra material and draws half as many cards. And we don't have to throw one away. So it's card neutral to do copy instead of loot.
Yeah, but if you draw into something, I guess.
Yeah, I like copying, I think. What do you think?
Sure. I don't know enough.
Hello. That solves our get everything back from the bin problem.
Oh, yeah. And you can get rid of the bat, too.
Yep. So we get rid of the bat. Elspeth is 5 mana. So if we play untap land, we can do that and get back Elspeth. But the problem then... Well, I guess hasn't been enough trades for us to really be super concerned. As long as they don't have another bat to nab the rest in peace. Whatever. And now... Make 2 of these.
Whoa. That's pretty nice. We didn't play the rest in peace, though?
We didn't have enough mana. Like, getting Elspeth back... It was a choice between killing the bat and playing Elspeth, or killing the bat, holding Elspeth, playing Rest in Peace. And Rest in Peace is only really good if they have this last card being Reanimate Everything, which I'm sure it is, and stuff in the graveyard to get back with it, which they don't.
Now they have it on top.
Yeah. And we're hoping it stays there, of course.
They're going to blow up your board eventually.
They are?
With Amalia.
Oh, yeah. I mean, in that case, they're blowing up their own board, too, so I'm not super worried about that. They kept it on top, and they're going to be super sad with me when they see this. Oh, God.
Is that even good right now? I feel like you're not even far behind. Because you could just Rest in Peace, get lost.
Yeah, we have, like, the world's kind of our oyster here. That said, like, Day of Judgment, flip the Enduring Innocence, then Rest in Peace, then make the Elspeth tokens.
Sure. That seems like a savage beating. I think you had more creatures than them. Is there a world where you attack and get the lifelink off the endurance and stuff?
Maybe. Yeah, I agree, opponent. What an absolute beating. Okay.
I mean, they're playing the more aggro deck, and you stabilized and found Day of Judgment. Like, that's just what's going to
No,
happen.
of course, like winning makes sense, but like the keeping the reanimate all your shit spell on top into the Wrath plus Rest in Peace plus
Rest in Peace?
Rest in Peace plus
I think Rest in
Elspeth
Peace is
tokens
correct.
make draw cards. Oh my god. Oh, that was special.
I think
What?
that was dirty.
Okay.
I don't think you're allowed to do that on stream. I think it's against Twitch terms of service.
It was off camera.
Schultz!
Hello, Schultz.
Hello, my friend.
Maybe on the draw, I actually want to take out the extra 2 in favor of the other 2 Enduring Innocence.
Schultz, are you ready to be put to work on Friday? We're going to need some help.
I think I like this. Maybe I actually get rid of Ugin altogether, and then just have... Maybe the Riddler is a better top end. Like, it smooths our draw a little better. They have a hard time beating a 4/6 flyer. Honestly, I'm just not a huge fan of Ugin as a card anyway. Let's try this. Actually, looking at the results for the challenge today, it looks like this Orzhov deck might have been the one that came second.
Cool. That's my kind of deck.
Nope, it's not. That was Orzhov Pixie with some interesting choices, actually. That's kind of a cool deck, too.
You have dollies, boxes, and totes. Nice. I don't know how much of that we're going to need, but
I mean,
yeah, this was the perfect hand for this deck.
it doesn't... I mean, yeah, we could get screwed on lands here, but, like, there's just so much...
I'm kind of surprised the endurance is there. I feel like you don't have enough creatures that draw.
Yes. This is exactly what I said during the deck tech. I'm like, what is this doing as a 4 of in the sideboard?
But I mean, hey, it's working.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, why not? Save us 3 life.
Absolutely. I think we win if we just make it to the late game. So I think our goal is to just kill literal anything.
Yeah, also exile-based removal is especially nice against them.
I think we want to save 1 rip for the bat. Because the bat comes down, takes your Day of Judgment, and then you're really sad. I think we need that not to happen.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I'm kind of like already thinking ahead to they're like if they play 1 card here, like 1 creature, is there any world where we don't just play Enduring Innocence next turn?
I don't think there is.
That's a better draw than it looks because it turns on blue for these.
Yeah.
They could have like that edict that exiles your graveyard, but whatever.
I think this is fine. I don't think I care if they kill Enduring Innocence. I still am not quite sure how we trigger it regularly other than Elspeth, but
Well, I think
Beza?
exactly. I think the point is that it's better in games 2 and 3 when you have brought in your Bezas, and we have multiple... Oh, that's cute. Someone didn't like the Rest in Peace.
Well, we got rid of it.
That's fine. I mean, if they attack with Voice of Victory here, I'm happy to trade. We got the Fountain Ports
It
as well.
wouldn't trade.
Oh, yeah, you're right. 3 but.
We have Fountain Ports? Yeah, we do. That's true. Dude, this is like my dream draft deck they've got.
Yep.
I love it. I love Life Creed Duo.
Yeah, it seems like we're very heavy in on the Fountain Ports as well because we have those multiple Sunken Citadels that we saw in the first game. Okay, our opponent's just all in here. I mean, again, it seems kind of likely that this last card is bring everything back. but I don't think we can not Wrath next turn.
Yeah, if that's the case, do you just
Yeah, I think we just throw it away here.
block? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this gives up the game, but like it means that they know that the Wrath is coming, and I'm sure they were planning for it, but...
Yeah, but that's okay at this point, I think, because then they spend the whole turn doing that, and then hopefully we can rip apart the voice and something.
I do not like them scrying top. That makes me sad. But what? Well, it's funny. I almost want to play the seam rips first.
Really? I wouldn't want to, because if they kill your Day of Judgment with a bat, you're effed.
Yeah. All right, they're gonna bring all the shit back, and it makes me sad. But at least we live to fight another day.
They're going to do that eventually anyway.
Well, I mean, there's a world where we can set up like we did last game so that they can't.
Yeah, you'll have to take a lot of damage to the face.
I don't get punished that badly if they bring that stuff back. Well, kind of, right? Like, it's a trade of Day of Judgment for their Reanimate Everything spell, all the ETB value. And the fact is that Day of Judgment gets better as the game goes on, and their card gets worse because eventually we'll find Rest in Peace.
Make a fish.
I mean, I guess that's where we're at. This triggers on any turn? Each turn, sure.
Now they're going to be scared to cast it.
Actually, I'm thinking, like, waiting here is good, because I think a Cathar Commando is likely. They didn't do anything on their turn. Wow, what's going on here? What do you have? What did they top if it wasn't raise? I don't know.
It could have been another commando or something.
But then they would have flashed it in.
Maybe they're waiting for
The Fountain Port activation? Like, to do it before I can...
No, maybe they don't want to get rid of the Enduring. They want to get rid of the... Like, they want to have it for the Rest in Peace, right?
I mean, I guess. It seems critical to stop me from drawing cards like this. It's weird. Like, games 1 and 2, I was like, I know exactly what is in your hand. This game, I have no idea.
Nailed it.
I almost don't want to play it, but I feel like we have to.
Yeah. We do have the backup Day of Judgment, but...
At least, no matter what they do, even if they can kill it, all this stuff goes away.
Yes. So now it's just a dead card for them until they refill. Like, they don't have enough cards in their hand. They're just kind of dead, right?
Yeah, except I don't know what these cards could be. Like, I feel like there must be something I'm missing.
They have some super secret tech.
They have a secret plan to fight inflation.
Shush.
You out there, Yanks?
Oh, sorry, Ham. Hammy doesn't know, but he's getting a bath tomorrow. He's going to be very upset. And he has a play date with other dogs he's not going to like. It's going to be a bad day for him.
I'm not even going to attack.
How you doing, baby? He's got his final dog training appointment tomorrow. We're going to a dog park. We're not going to go in the dog park. We're going to walk around. But we're going to get him in the vicinity of other dogs and hope that he doesn't lose it. I was right. They did have another Cathar commander.
Yeah, it feels so crazy to keep that in hand, but sure. I mean, I guess. I did this in response, by the way, in case they decide to kill the Enduring Innocence instead of the Rest in Peace.
Yeah, I think that's true. I like that. Yeah, Schultz, dog with tails. He's going to go see his friends.
Okay, yeah, okay. And now we're just, like, in the cleanup phase. Hello. Okay, so Fountain Port, we can pay 3, sack a creature. We don't have enough to sack the fish and then Day of Judgment as the follow-up, but we can just seam rip.
I think that's where I'm at.
Yeah.
I like keeping one Seam Rip in case things get out of control, but... And then I'm just going to town with some fish.
I'll play this and name, I think, white? Yeah. Yeah. This does feel like a good matchup for us, but it's still been a lot of fun. Like, I oftentimes don't have fun playing the good matchups because they feel like non-games, but, like, this felt great. Oh, I don't know why I did that. I autopilot still thought I had the Enduring Innocence in play.
I mean, what else are you going to do with the mana?
True.
How else are we going to kill them? Beat them to death with fish.
It's true.
That's the point. You take a fish, and then you hit them in the head with it.
Yep. So we have how much mana? 3, 4, 5. So there's no world where we can activate Fountain Port and flash in the whale, but I'm just going to flash in the whale. Cool. We did it.
Woo!
Woo. What an absolutely wild deck. All right, what do you think? Do we play another with this deck, or do you want to pivot over to...
I mean, it's working. Our goal is to hit Mythic.
Yeah.
So we've got a couple hours to do it.
Do you want to play some mono red on my account?
Oh, is this the mono red that's been doing well?
Yeah, I mean, they're all the same, right?
I actually saw a really interesting Boros.
Yeah, in best of 3, mono red has been doing incredibly well.
Let's do it.
And the reason that mono red's doing very well is because it has such a solid matchup against Vivi, and it's still not making enough sacrifices against Vivi that it can't beat the other stuff in the format.
What's the burnout? I'm trying to see, because I know most of red, but I don't know a lot of this new stuff.
New stuff. Ether
Oh,
Drift
yeah,
card.
that card's cool.
1/1 mana, start your engines, and, you know, irrelevant flavor text ability.
Good chip damage. And then Witch Stalker Frenzy. What's that?
Witch Stalker Frenzy is that old card who's
remember.
printed to kill Shieldred and nothing else.
And then Hell Kite, Flying Haste. When this creature enters, it deals 1 damage to each creature an opponent controls.
Yeah, it's a 4/5 flyer with haste for 3, essentially.
Warp.
Yeah.
Cute.
So that's really big. Sunspine Lynx is big, as well as like a way to reach through the end of the board. But the real reason that this deck is doing very well is this card. Razorkin Needlehead, 2/2 first strike on your turn, but more importantly, when an opponent draws a card, ping them for 1. Absolutely sick.
I saw the other tag against Vivi was the Lizard.
The Lizard. Oh, the Magebane Lizard. Yeah, I think we have 3 copies of those in the sideboard as well.
So we're putting that in, plus the Needlehead, so Vivi just gets, like...
Yep.
Stuffed.
Yep.
All right, I like that. Let's roll it. I think this will be much faster to try to get to Mythic as well.
Agree. You want to play?
No, I've been streaming all week. This is your domain.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. I feel like part of my soul dies when I play mono red.
Every
Every time I play like a mountain and then like go face.
A a control player, you know.
God kills a kitten whenever. Airball doesn't want to play a deck that wins faster than 30 minutes.
It's true. Look at that. Look, you're already winning.
Fucking rigged, man.
You're winning already. It's great.
This hand actually seems pretty bad to me.
1 drop, 3 drop?
Yeah. It's like fine.
I don't think I'm willing to throw it back, though.
Me neither. But like, this could go very badly.
It could be, but also a mole could go very badly. I feel like the deck will provide enough. I think this is an excellent 5. You know what I mean?
I love the optimism.
Right, like, you're not going to get a 5 that's better than this.
Our opponent's also a Dauntless Drafters. There's a decent chance we play against the Draft Chaff deck again.
The mono red will provide.
I hate you all.
Yes. Yes. Let's go.
Interesting. Okay. So this is Menace, so that's fine. We can just like
Nemesis.
Mountain Jam Nemesis go.
Yeah. Because the next turn you can actually Witch Stalker and Scorching Shot the whole kit and caboodle, right? Let the rage flow through you. Oh, they're board clearing?
That's suspicious. I mean, like, the worst thing that can happen to us is probably, like, Pinnacle Star Cage, but it would be really weird to play
Lockdown?
Warden. Exactly. Like, it would be really weird to play that. Lockdown itself isn't in the format anymore.
Oh, this player just doesn't know what's going on. That card's... Just blow it up. It doesn't matter. You don't have to read it. Just scorching it and then pump the thing and kill it. It doesn't do anything once you blow it up.
Well, okay. Is it better to blow it up with Scorching, or is it better to swing and frenzy it?
I mean, next turn, if you frenzy next turn, you can double pump. This turn, if you...
I can pump once if I do this. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I buy that.
You can pump once either way, but next turn frenzy is a double pump.
All right.
See, that's the beautiful thing about red, is if you can blow it up, you don't have to read it.
Suppose that's true.
Eh?
Okay.
Eh?
So it feels like against green-white, what do we want against them? It feels like Fire Magic is probably pretty good. We didn't see much of their deck is the thing. Like, it looks like there's some weird token deck, so Fire Magic seems strong to me.
Yeah, that card is sort of a go whitey card for sure.
Yeah, the Lynx is not, like, super inspiring. I don't think we need to sideboard too much. I feel like I'm not a huge fan of the Planeswalkers because we don't protect it super well against their go-wide.
I kind of like that card that they played as an X4. I kind of like that better than the Lightning Strikes.
The Obliterating Bolts?
I feel like that's going to be a big part of their game. If they can't stick that, I think you might just win.
Yeah, I buy that.
And maybe the answer is not to go all in. Maybe it's just like, you know, two and one or something. I don't know what the correct answer is, but I think I'd rather get rid of their key piece before it goes off.
Sure. Maybe instead of a braid, we want the strike.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see any artifacts or anything, right?
We didn't see anything because we killed them too fast.
Mono red. Mono red.
This card seems mopey in the matchup.
Welcome to the dark side. We have cookies.
I hate it so much. I hate it so much. All right, I'm gonna try this. I don't know that this is right. I feel like sideboarding with mono red is very hard for me anyway. Okay.
Mono red. Mono red.
Yeah, I mean it's hard to go wrong with this. I think it's a keep.
Yeah.
And then we lead here because we want to get our speed up, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, you could still get your speed up next turn if you Hired Claw. Hired Claw represents an extra point of damage next turn.
Yeah, but our speed won't go up, right?
Yeah, it will, because you play that second. You play it pre-combat.
But doesn't your speed only go up by once per turn no matter what?
I think when you start your speed, you can then make it go up, I think.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
Well, if that's the case, then I like Hired Claw more.
And there's also a chance they play a blocker here, which kind of bricks my plan.
Tough cookie.
Oh, but you can lightning strike the cookie, play the burnout, make your speed go up. I think I like that. I think Tough Cookie's kind of irrelevant to their interests. I could be wrong. I don't know. And I also like saving Ember Heart until you actually have something to do with it anyway. See, look, and you got an extra point of damage in.
Yep. I'm scared.
Mono red.
I feel like
red.
this deck is pretty likely to be good at gaining life. So Screaming Nemesis seems kind of important. Play Challenger, swing with the Menacer and the 2/2 for the trade.
I think I might just swing with the 2 first, and then play the Challenger post-combat.
You want to swing with the Hired Claw?
Well, because once he can activate and block, he becomes a 2/3. Right?
Yeah, I buy that.
So you get in the 3 points of damage. They're not going to block because of threat of activation. You play the Challenger, which I don't really want to sacrifice anyway. And if they give us the cookie, like, I'm okay with that too. You can activate and just play the Burnout. That should do nothing. They don't have 4 lands. Eat the cookie, play the Burnout. And then next turn, you actually have the heart, and you can rock face something, although you wouldn't get to cast it.
Challenger plus this activate target challenger, right? Works.
What does the Regal Bunnicorn do? It's bigger based on artifacts?
No, based on non-land permanents.
Ooh. I think, is it 2 to activate the Burnouts?
Yep.
So you can attack...
They're menacers.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Like, I kind of like Challenger... I guess attack both, and then just play Challenger Needlehead post-combat.
Yeah, if you're willing to trade, because the Bunnicorn's only going to get bigger. So is there a world where you're willing to play a Challenger and pump it with the Rock Face and offer trades? You don't develop as well, but...
I like it. Sure.
I don't know. I think you might have been right, but...
Great. That seems really good for us.
So what do we get now that our speed is up? Oh, double strike. Oh, that's spicy.
Well, that seems like an emergency. Seam Rip and Novice Inspector. Screaming Nemesis is nice.
Huh. Are they just dead? No, not quite. So that you can pump twice. So that's what, 4 damage? You have them down to 2.
Yeah, we can Screaming Nemesis activate on it.
No, you can't. Right?
Lizard, Mouse, Otter, or Raccoon.
And it also costs another mana. It isn't just an activate on its own. It takes a red.
Then I suppose swing both, play these 2 creatures, say go.
Well, the Needlehead, every time they draw, they do a thing. Is that right?
Yeah.
I kind of like 1 activation, because that puts them to 4. And then you Needlehead, and then...
Okay.
That's tough. And I like keeping the haster back, and they don't really see it coming, I guess.
Double activation is like they take 7, and then Nemesis comes in, and if they block it, then they die.
That's true, but they have a food.
I guess that's true.
And the Needlehead kind of locks in that extra point of damage as well, right? Because they can't avoid that. And if they try to draw with the Novice Clue or something, then they take more. And if you get a land, you have 5 haste damage that they're not going to see coming.
Okay, so they're dead. Oh, no, they're not quite dead, because they can block with the 1/1s.
Yeah. Well, you have Menace, double strike, so you have land is perfect. So they're going to take at least 1 from the Nemesis, and then they cannot block both your Menacers and the Mouse. So you're good?
I think so.
That looks good to me. The math be mathin', right?
Opponent doesn't like what they see, and we're up to plat.
Woo! Go red!
Come on. How is that better than the random ass deck that has 4 Enduring Innocence, 4 Voice of Victory in the sideboard for reasons surpassing understanding?
Red is great. I have a very short attention span. I don't know how people do it.
To me, like, I like the struggle of like trying to stay alive and stabilize a whole lot more than I like the struggle of trying to fight through removal and get my opponent dead. Looks like we're going to be playing against my people. Restless Anchorage over there.
Hey, Script, thank you so much. Wooga, tier 2 sub, 24 months. It's been 2 years.
It's been 84 years.
Thank you, Script.
Can't think of a reason not to play that. We have so many nemesis. We've drawn as many nemesis as we have land. Okay, so 3 steps ahead is like the most likely thing by far, but I don't think we can realistically play around it.
I don't think we Nova that, right?
It's the only thing that makes sense to me.
Why wouldn't we just play a Screaming Nemesis? If we think they have a counter, then wouldn't we rather that get countered than the dragon?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think this is going to get countered, is what I'm saying.
And I think that's fine.
I also agree with that.
You know, we took their turn and we hit them. That's a good day. Screaming Nemesis number 2, I think.
Yeah, the question is, do we attack with the 2/2? Because they can animate the Anchorage and eat it.
Not if they counter. You're Screaming Nemesis.
Yeah. This is probably like their consult the star charts turn, so putting pressure on them is especially important.
Now they can't do the Anchorage, right?
Yeah. But they could have... I'm guessing they have like Get Lost or something here, given the stick. Okay.
Oh,
That's
the
slow.
shields are down.
Kind of. Like, if there's land here, plus, like, they could have, like, no more lies or stuff. But
Nope, not anymore, right?
not anymore.
Dragon, in the face. Smoosh 'em.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay, dragon's gonna die, I think. My read is Get Lost. But, yeah. That's fine.
Yeah. That touches our mouse. I like touching the mouse. What? It's great.
Yep.
Aw, they touched our mouse.
Did you ever play you remember the commercials for the game Mousetrap back when we were kids?
Can they do the Anchorage now? How much
No.
does it cost?
It's 3 and then, like, it costs 3 to activate, and they would have to tap itself to do it. I kind of like Nemesis Map.
Yeah, we'll see what they do. I think it's gonna get countered, right?
Probably.
Oh.
Okay. Removal makes sense. If we just swing and they kill it, we can Burst Lightning it in response and stop them from gaining life, which is relevant if they have Beza and that kind of thing.
I don't know if I like that. I mean, actually I do like it. It's better than just it going upstairs, right?
Strictly better,
Yeah.
yeah. Maybe I should have played the Bastronaut to gain the extra speed, but...
I thought you were going to try to use a map. That's why I didn't suggest it. Maybe play the Bastronaut now.
Ultima makes sense too, come to think of
Yeah.
it. Like, getting rid of these maps. I kind of like just cracking the map now. I think I've made a hash of this turn.
Put it on the Burnout. I think you have as well, but I think it's still fine.
Putting it on the Nemesis makes some sense just because if they have Beza, getting this to 4 now and 5 next turn lets you attack through it.
But you can do that next turn. The Burnout gets double strike eventually. Would be my instinct. Also, they're more inclined to kill the Screaming Nemesis than the Knot. Do it again. Although I guess at this point maybe you could have held it open for the burst. Although I'm glad we're not drawing these 2 mountains.
Yeah. Okay. So they go 5 deep. You have to assume they're going to find the board wipe. That didn't take very long for them to choose, so that's probably bad for us. But we can at least animate the Sanctuary.
Yeah, you can animate the Sanctuary and pump it some, right? Oh.
Okay.
What
That's
is-
probably worst case. That'll bounce both of our creatures. But if we swing, if they block the Nemesis with it, then they take 6.
I would have played the other land so it didn't have Summoning Sickness, but neither here nor there at this point. Yep. Yeah. Wait. If they take 6,
Then Burst Lightning
not
does
quite.
not
We
quite
don't. We
kill,
don't have a mana, but
but it will probably kill them on a future turn.
yeah,
Also, this will have Menace.
yeah. Wait.
What?
Can you activate the Sanctuary on end step?
Yes?
So I think you just attack, see what they, and then just. I think we're activating that land next turn. Great. And I would just wait, I think. Because they are dead to the burst. So I think we want to have the Sanctuary.
Are we dead? Like, is this like some weird Omni combo?
Hey, Kuro.
Hey, Kuro. Void Crew. All right, yeah, we're going to have to play that. Okay, who cares? I mean, I care a little bit. But...
They could still have the counter magic.
Yeah, but only No More Lies. And we will be able to pay for that.
With the kick?
How much does this cost kicked? 5. Well, we need 8. We'll have 8.
Okay, great.
Actually, not if we expose this
It's
to
still a
removal.
land. Well, they
Well,
can't.
they could, unless they kill it on end step. But if they kill it on end step, then we just...
But they only have one card.
Yeah.
They can't no more lies and whatever it.
Yeah.
Burninate them.
Upstairs?
Eh? They had it. Auto pay. Huzzah! Trogdor. Sorry.
Well,
Nothing.
okay. Blue, white, control.
Trogdor the Burninator.
Yeah, it's not any more helpful.
I'm old. I'm old! Airball's just a baby.
This baby. I like the Planeswalkers generally against control.
Maulhound's the actual baby, though. We were doing a podcast, and Maulhound's like, someday, next year, whenever, like, or a year or two from now, when I turn 30, I was like, oh God, please don't say that. Why do you hate me?
I feel like the lightning strikes are really bad against them. Magebane Lizard, I don't know. I feel like I am never super upset when I see this card and I'm playing blue-white.
That deck doesn't seem to draw that much.
Yeah, I think I just like the cats more.
Yeah, I think I like cats more, too.
And maybe like one lizard.
Sure. We took out the lightning strikes.
Yeah. I'm not sure this is right, but like most of these cards I do not want.
Yeah, I like the lightning strikes. I'm wondering, like, how do we deal with Beza? Like, Scorching Shot might be relevant, but what are you doing with Chandra? You put those in. What's that doing?
Just in general, like I know that they're going to pivot into a bunch of creature board wipes, Day of Judgment, Ultima, that kind of thing, and the Planeswalkers are usually good to bring in against control.
Okay. He burninates the country, yeah.
If Chandra's not coming in this matchup, I don't know when it is. I guess if you're up against like Golgari mid-range, if that ever happens. This hand seems pretty good.
Yeah. I like the Razor Head chip damage early before they can, like, stabilize board clear. Although they did, like, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4 board clear, like, board counter us.
Yeah, that's going to be easier for them to do on the play. Although, in
They were on
their
the play
spot,
last time.
yeah, in their spot, I would probably take out counters against mono red.
Attacks. 2.
Trigger.
Now, what do we want to get countered? I'm never pumping here.
Yeah, no, I think that's insane.
I think I want to get Magebane Lizard countered. It hits less hard than Needlehead.
Yeah, I think so. It just like, how sure are you that they have no more lies here versus like consult the star charts or something. And I think I like Lizard. I think I agree with you.
I mean, progression is good regardless, I think.
Okay. Okay, so probably counterspell here is what makes the most sense.
So, Needlehead?
Yeah, you could also warp the Hellkite.
But if they counter it on the warp, then you don't get it again.
Yeah.
I would not want to counter... I wouldn't want them to counter my best thing.
Okay, well, if we're not going to play the haster thing, then we'll just attack first. Maybe we can bait them to casting Get Lost
Get
or
Lost
whatever.
or something.
Is pumping insane?
I think so, because it just... They just keep the counters around, and then they can end step... if they have both like a counter and a draw spell.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like putting pressure on them on their draw spell turn to force them to counter then can be painful.
But it allows them to draw. If you do nothing and they don't have to counter you, then they just draw and build up a better arsenal against you. I want to keep them very strapped on their mana and continue to try to progress and force them to not have good answers. And stop them from being able to find good answers. So now they can't draw. So like and now they can't even hold anything up because they have to continuously deal with more and more stuff. Ooh, so play a Hired Claw first, because now you'll get double triggers. They maybe counter that, and then Screaming Nemesis comes down.
Yeah. What's better against a board wipe? Is it better to just jam the Lynx against a board wipe?
But
also, Lynx against Beza is really good too.
I would save the Lynx for when they've done something.
So, like, if one of these cards is a board wipe, I feel like Lynx is better to play.
Okay.
If one of these cards is Beza, I think that Lynx is better to play because it turns off the life gain from Beza.
That's true.
If this card is a counter, then the line of Claw plus Nemesis is better.
Yep. And the answer is it could be both. It could be more than one thing. Like they could have the flexibility. There might not be a right answer for us.
All right. I'm going to follow your instincts because it's a mono red deck.
And then, yep, Nemesis, go.
If they don't counter this, then it is certainly a board wipe.
And if that's the case, I'm still fine with Lynx coming down after.
Okay, maybe it's not then. What is it then? Oh, it could be like Lockdown, like the Pinnacle Star Cage, which doesn't hit the Nemesis. Oh, you're dead. Oh, you're so fucking dead.
Well, how much can we hit them for? Not that much, right?
We
can hit them for 9.
It doesn't really matter is the thing, right? Like if we draw and tap land here, then we get to dome them for 2, 4. Okay, that might be good enough to stay alive.
You could always...
I like just jamming the haster. I guess you could warp it.
I was actually thinking maybe we play the Lynx, right? Because I guess it's only doing 2 damage to them. Because I was thinking the haster finishes the job.
What do you think of like warp map?
That was honestly one of my thoughts as well. The question is if they then don't do anything, how do we get there? I think this is fine, because then we have a big beater on the ground. Yeah, this is fine. I would keep it because you're gonna warp, right? And so that they're not really incentivized to board clear your one dude. So there's a chance that you get an extra ping off of the lizard. I think that's actually a very good draw. And the rockfall villages can give the lizard haste.
Sure.
What?
Okay. Well, our opponent just like massively low drew here, right? Like it's pretty crazy to kick this twice and have that be the best thing that you can do on the play. They had like one removal spell. They had two removal spells. They had Seam Rip and Get Lost. So here they're like trying to thread the needle, find untapped land, and get lost. Can't do it.
And even then, they're still pretty much dead because we can cast the cat and the lizard.
We did it.
Woo!
Moving on up.
What's our rank now?
Plat 4.
Okay.
This is the first time I've played since the reset.
We're doing it, team. We're doing it. I haven't checked my Call of Dragons today. I've slowed down. I'm not playing as much as I was.
They don't call like they used to.
They don't call as much. We're in the like late stages of the map. Well, kind of.
Don't think we keep this one, no?
No, yeah. Unfortunately not.
I like this. Keep this bottom the 1/1.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking I might like the burnout more than the lizard. But I don't know. I think I would keep the lizard. Tried and true.
Yeah. Also attacks through X1's better. Well, I guess it doesn't. Menace is relevant, but whatever. Oh, I think we found Vivi.
Uh-oh.
Well, this is totally on rails, so... Okay. I wonder... So, one of the reasons that Red has been doing so well against Vivi is that the Vivi decks were teching so hard against other Vivi decks that they weren't playing many copies of Torch the Tower. Like, some of them removed it entirely. So, Red's little shitters were able to get in much more reliably than before. If these come back in, then all of a sudden, we could be in some trouble. Okay, you're a Screaming Nemesis. You're gonna say bottom of land? I guess I could see that as well. It's hard to bottom a land, keep a 2-lander on the play. Oh, hey, it's Cauldron. You know, that card might actually be really good with Vivi.
I think it might be. A braid. That'd be cool. You could offer the trade with the Heartfire.
The Hireclaw?
No, the Heartfire mouse. You could do the Hireclaw too.
Oh, the Ember Heart Challenger.
Yeah. You could use the village on the claw and then threat of activation for the pump, and then when they don't, you play the challenger post combat, and then next turn you can touch it to get extra cards.
All right.
It doesn't work if they have removal for the thing, but
Well, they are tapped out, but
I meant on their turn, yeah. Yeah, I like sending here. This is fine, I think.
wow.
Oh. Now the question, yeah, I think we just pump kill the fear. Do you want to do that?
I think this Mako draw, like, does draw a bunch of cards. We could just trade this straight up for the Mako and play the Challenger.
Yeah.
Like, this grows if they ever start going off.
Okay. I trust your judgment. I don't know what the hell their deck does and what's more important.
I mean, both of these cards are important, to be honest with you. And I think that Chad is right. I think we are probably dead.
They don't have that many cards.
Why would I ever assign damage that way? Okay, yeah. Killing Mako makes sense to chat. But we are out of gas. They're at 11. And if they have a way to discard Vivi, then we're going to sit here for 5 minutes while they take their turn.
That sounds awful.
Okay, they're looking for Delirium, which they don't have yet.
I just don't know how we get through the larger butt now.
I don't think we ever can. I think that we're screwed no matter what.
But one makes you screwed if they don't do anything, and the other makes you screwed if they do something. Because now Screaming Nemesis can't even get through the fear. Oh, maybe it can if they tap it. That's nice.
They have to be super careful about blocking the like a Nemesis with something huge, right?
Mm-hmm. Now we can get through, which is cool. So I would probably touch the mouse first. See if we find something better to draw. We can do both.
Yeah, if we strike FOMO,
I think so.
hit them for 6, 7,
7, yeah.
and then play the Bastronaut as a follow-up.
I would play it.
We have to do this. If we do this now, then they grow it out of range of the Lightning Strike is the problem.
Oh. Okay, well then just play the Bastronaut first and attack. Because you want the thing. And then they can try to...
Ambush.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
They see the lightning strike, so they probably won't do that. But it means that they'll trade instead, which I think is good. So let it resolve. And if they try to do it, then you can blow it up in response, or we just send it upstairs.
I mean, I guess.
Or you can, yeah, and just go upstairs.
Is this good until end of turn?
It's just till end of turn. Oh,
It doesn't matter.
we would have saved it with a prowess.
Yeah, but then they would have activated in response.
But then they'd have one less creature in their graveyard.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the prowess line, but it came out even in my head because I saw them activating in response. But you're right.
Because that's the only other creature they have, right?
That's true, although there was going to be one in our bin no matter what.
And it makes this thing smaller.
Yeah, so now this has double strike, effectively. And they have like this and this is such an absolutely fucked up combo because Profts will trigger twice. I don't think that was a punt. I think that is a very, very tiny thing.
I mean, I don't think that was tiny at all. But do they have another creature to kill us now?
So we have to not block this time, right?
I don't know what the difference is.
I guess it doesn't matter now.
Nice.
Okay.
Well, you did have 6 mana or 6 damage on board with the land, so maybe they knew they couldn't attack you again or something, and so
Yeah. Okay.
How do you feel about obliterating bolts instead of lightning strikes because they exile, which prevents them from using the cauldron?
I think that's fine. Sorcery is really rough against a good player.
They weren't dead to the land if they don't attack, right? Because they can just block it and then just take 3. They were at 5.
What else? The Abrade is obviously good. We want more of that. I feel like I'm not a huge fan of Burst Lightning. Just doesn't kill enough relevant things. Yeah, here I struggle. Maybe Frenzy is bad.
I like Frenzy more than Bolts, because Bolts aren't going to kill most things after they grow it once or twice, where Frenzy, they can grow it twice and we still kill it.
When you say bolts, you mean obliterating bolt?
No, the Burst, sorry. I like the Stalker better than the Burst. Seems fine.
Do we want more Lynxes and Hellkites? I feel like maybe we do.
I don't know. I don't know their deck well enough.
I also don't know. All right, let's just try this. I feel like this has got to be wrong, but I don't know what's right. I mean, these are both of our anti-VV tech cards. We don't do a whole lot.
Their deck didn't seem to be the card draw EV deck, though.
Well, that's why they lost. they didn't find any of their card draw spells or their VVs.
Then keep it. The deck will provide.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. Take damage.
It's like Shieldred's younger, hotter brother. Oh. Oh, man.
Okay, well, I think we have to kill that.
And we will, right? We just attack with this next turn and then...
Do you do that, or... Yeah, I guess we would. I was going to say, because you can Scorching Shot, too, but...
We don't have a follow-up play, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more mana efficient to use the Frenzy.
Yeah. Next turn, Shot plus Needlehead or Magebane seems pretty good. I'm kind of more interested...
That's cute.
Oh, so they're going to get to draw...
It also makes this a bear.
Oh, forever?
As long as Tidebinder's in play.
Oh. Do we kill Tidebinder then?
I don't see why not.
I also think I was thinking Magebane Lizard instead of the Needlehead because of the they showed us the shocks in the first game.
Sure. We start here to in case for whatever reason they still have Spell Piercer.
I concur. And now it's not an idiot anymore?
Yeah, now it has its abilities again.
Huzzah.
And...
Magebane.
So the thing is, they've shown us they have no answer to this. And if they can't draw out of the answer, and every card draw deals them 2.
Don't they also have, like, the VV fire card and stuff like that sometimes, which is pretty good against us?
Sure. They might even have it now.
I feel like the upshot is not terribly high to get in 1 extra damage. The first strike's not relevant against their 2/3s and 3/3s. Or even VV for that matter.
getting busy. Huh?
They're gonna give it VV abilities, right?
Is there a VV in the bin? Oh yeah, there is.
They binned
Okay.
it.
I missed that there was a VV in the yard.
And then it becomes a land again, and then we can't kill it, right? That seems kind of
That
crazy.
looks like an oops. Oh, okay. I thought they went to end step. Or like went to combat step and it just threw away the VV mana.
So will the land maintain the VV ability once it becomes a land again?
No, but if they animate it into a creature again, it will regain the ability.
Yeah. That's annoying for us.
I think we're in good shape.
Seems questionable.
I mean, they're just going to take so much damage for everything that they do.
Yeah. If they have... That land is going to do so much damage to us, though.
Yeah, I mean, we could definitely lose here, but it takes a very specific set of cards.
And they have one card. Take a damage anyway. Okay. So they have 0 cards of one top deck, and if they cast anything, they take a damage. If they draw more cards, they take a damage.
If they cast anything that draws cards, then they take a lot of damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they basically like need to have the card draw spell, take one huge thing of damage now. They also need the mana to animate this land. Yeah, I don't see what gets them out of this. Is the plan to animate this in block?
Yes. I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't. I think we just play that guy and go and pass.
Yeah, I agree.
And he's a nice menacing threat next turn. I would play the land for the pumps.
Yeah.
Take more damage, please. So now they're going to animate and then make it bigger.
Looks like the plan to me. They have so much mana here now. We just need to...
I wish we could like bolt in response, strike in response.
That's true, but...
Like this is dangerous for them.
Of course. But like, if those bolts were not... Like, if we had bolts instead of the Magebane Lizards that we brought in, then I think we'd be in much worse shape.
Yeah.
Okay. Do your thing. Seven mana. Take damage. Draw a card. Take a damage.
Down to 6, and we have what? 3 menace? 4 menace?
Yeah, and also every successive spell isn't going to get pinged by the lizard, right? It's going to keep going up. That's cute.
What do you mean, keep going up?
So, like, lizard does 1 damage for the first non-creature spell, then 2 for the second.
Does
non-creature.
it?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was just 1 per.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, that's
Like, this card is a nightmare for them.
This is really not good for them, yeah. That's way worse than I thought. I thought it was just 1.
Nope.
In limited, it is just 1.
Yeah. It's fair. I mean, you don't cast non-creature spells in limited.
You do. You usually have like 5 to 10 of them in your deck, give or take. 15 if you get real crazy.
Okay, so take 2 here, draw
And they're dead?
3, and you're dead.
I think the triggers will go on the stack after. Yep.
Yeah.
They could have drawn the counter thing, maybe?
The Tidebinder, I guess. A Flash and Tidebinder counter one of
them.
the pings go to 1. Yeah. Yeah, I think they were dead in many, many different ways.
Doesn't it feel good?
No.
Isn't it great?
No.
You're leveling up so fast.
I don't like it.
Well, you can go back to control. I'm happy with it.
Truthfully, if I was really trying to grind up to Mythic, I would just play Lotus Field.
That's called not grinding to Mythic. That's called doing nothing for 6 hours and maybe gaining 3 pips.
My win rate with Lotus in Pioneer is obscene because the Pioneer level of play and the level of decks on Pioneer on Arena is pretty bad.
Yeah, but it takes like an hour per game.
Not really. Like, it's faster than Control.
I don't know. I've watched you fiddle with like
touch my mouse?
a billion. I like touching the mouse. He gives you cards. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Why not?
Because if you rip a land, you can't Scorching Shot. And there's no reason to not play it second.
Yeah, fair.
Oh, that's pretty. Oh, look at you playing the land that you can animate first.
I did that in game 1.
It's the only other time it was relevant. This time it's less relevant because you can't animate it for like 5 million turns, but that's neither here nor there. I would just slam the Nemesis and smash, honestly.
Smash and pass?
Yeah. I don't think we're as worried about their thing, so...
I agree.
Smash with all of it, yeah. And then the Lynx just gets them. So much damage next turn.
Yeah, your starting town is not pleasant. This could be the Kona deck, like the deck that I was playing in the challenge. I don't think it would play Restless Anchorage though. So this could be like
It looks like the deck you were just playing earlier.
But these weren't in the main deck. These were in the sideboard.
Yeah, but if it's in the sideboard, someone could, feasibly.
That certainly wasn't.
Oh.
This is like a life gain deck, probably our Natural Predator.
I don't know.
But if they ever block, like if Nemesis ever gets through, then they just can't gain life anymore. I have half a mind to just Scorching Shot my own Nemesis.
No.
It's not insane.
How much does that thing cost to cast again? 3?
Oh, that's really good.
I think I'm just slamming the cat. What? Why is everything dirty? I like to touch the mouse and slam the cat.
Bloomburrow was a real adventure for you, wasn't it?
And the cat stops them from gaining life anyway.
It does. It does.
Yeah, Mark doesn't tweet, says kitty. It's okay, Hammy. I'm still a dog girl. Don't get worried.
I like cats. Honestly, I do.
Do you like cats more than Hammy?
Like cats in the abstract more than the specific Hammy. Oh, I really want to do it.
But you could play a cat.
And then we could grow the claw, and it turns off all their life gain. It like shuts off the whole deck.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, I want to do it so bad.
Go for it. Yeah, I like that. And grow the claws, okay. As long as you have a good use of your mana, I think that's okay. The fact that you don't have another Screaming Nemesis is pretty important. And it lets them play more non-basics for us to hit them with anyway. Now they can't gain life ever?
Yes.
That's busted.
Yes. This is a stupid design.
I think it's great.
If the card said when this creature is dealt damage by an effect or creature your opponent controls, and then the rest of the card stays the same, I'm fine with it. But the fact that you can shock your own thing and turn off life gain forever is absurd. All right, is that just lethal?
Well, you can hit them for 4, and then the 2 claw
points
triggers.
Of damage, yeah.
Woo! Isn't it great?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't it feel amazing?
No.
Earlier today or yesterday, I killed someone. They blocked with their lifelink creature and decided to let something go. They had the 7/7 lifelink first strike, whatever.
Okay.
And they were at 5. I had a 1/1 mouse. This was in Pioneer, and I had a Screaming Nemesis. And so they didn't want to block Screaming Nemesis because they'll never gain life again. So they blocked my 1/1 mouse with with the 7/7 lifelinker, and then let the Screaming Nemesis go through when they were at 5. So I burst lightning my own mouse to trigger his grow ability to go upstairs for 2, and then they didn't gain the life, and then the Screaming Nemesis killed them. It was great. It is so much fun.
How do we sideboard against them? Just like
more cats,
blue-white token stuff. Yeah, I brought in the extra cats. I feel like fire magic is just generally good against the token crap.
They seem to make a lot of tokens. So maybe one of those.
Obviously, Nemesis is not. Abrade is solid because of the number of artifacts that they're showing.
We did win against that VB deck. We did indeed.
Yeah, slam those cats.
I like to slam the cat. It's very good.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a pee break.
If I hear cats in the courtyard, then I'll know who it was.
I'm not peeing in the courtyard.
Okay. How else do we sideboard here? We need 2 cuts. Genuinely don't know. How good are the Hellkites? They don't seem great. Needleheads don't seem great. A lot of our deck just does not seem great. If we're bringing these in, then maybe the Needleheads and stuff just get that much worse. I don't know. My instinct is telling me to cut 2 of those, but I don't know. Bargler title is difficult. I heard that, like, the Yargle achievements, and I assume that's one of them, are just obscene. God. I'm not throwing this away, but it's not good. Only having vanilla creatures and winning. Alright, I mean, so Quantum Riddler seems fine. They might just, like, sideboard into blue-white control. I feel like I don't burst lightning here. I think we just untap. These Needleheads are mopey. It's kind of... Oh, there you are, right on time. I'm just going to play this. It deals more damage as the game goes on. If we draw another 1-drop, then Hired Claw plus Burst Lightning plus that 1-drop is a pretty sick turn 3.
I brought you a snack to tide you over.
Thank you. These starting towns are really painful for them too. That's going to add up.
Especially when you slam the cat.
They're slamming the dogs. They're slamming the cats.
Hammy, we would never eat you. Oh, well, you might.
What? What did I do?
I was told you were the one that's eating the dogs.
Who told you that? God, this is awful. Yeah, this is not good.
What's wrong?
No, just like this hand has not shaped up well.
Hammy is potato shaped.
Got me there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I think we're dead.
That card's a problem.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Those are gonna get very big.
That's funny. We can pump the claw because they took damage from their starting town.
Yeah, do that. Vivi's fire magic. No.
I think I took it out. No, I left it in. We have one pull for it.
Just.
I think it's just cat. Right. Just like turn off the life gain, hit them for 2. I don't know. It all sucks. It's all bad.
Yeah. There's a chance that like cat burst lightning, but they're not actually taking that much damage. But
yeah, I mean they don't have any white mana. Oh, I guess that's not true. They have these planes. This planes now. Okay. I think I've seen enough.
fire magic. You still have one more turn.
These are out of range now,
The
right?
2. It can kill 2. I mean, technically it can kill 3, but I don't think you have the mana. Killing 2s won't save us.
There you are. Right on time.
All right, next game.
Yeah.
We're up a game. This banana is like 1 day too squishy.
So I guess I kind of do want more of the fire magics. And maybe we just try to play like a big red game against them.
Why did you bring in the needleheads? Oh,
I
those they
didn't.
were just in there.
Yeah, I took out 2 of them. And now I'm taking out the last 2.
Yeah.
So maybe we just want to play big red. Just this. Just like keep their shit off the board. Eventually land Nemesis, Lynx, turn off their life gain. I think Frenzy is kind of important because it kills that 2/4.
I also kind of like, again, the obliterating bolt over the burst lightnings because we need to kill that 2/4.
Do you like it more than the lightning strike? Kind of like burst lightning just because it's cheap and efficient.
But it's not efficient if it's not killing anything relevant.
But it's efficient if like we get to turn 4, we play Nemesis, have burst lightning backup.
Yeah, it's fair.
So maybe like this. So it's just like act of treason. Yeah, life gain does seem like our natural predator. Oh god. What do you think?
I'm greedy. I'm probably keeping it.
So bad. Okay. We need both lands and spells. I think if I had thought about that for another 5 seconds, I would have pretty much snap mulliganed it.
You're on the play. You have an early threat. You can kill their early stuff, and then you have a removal for their big scary. I think next turn we can just pump Hired Claw and be pretty happy with it.
This is better than if these were 3 lightning strikes, but not by all that much. Alright, so we found the land that we needed, and now we just need to find a Nemesis. If we find a Nemesis, then I think we're in pretty good shape. And they're back at 20.
How much life does that thing gain them?
It's like a Soul Sister. So when it or another creature enters under
How
their
do they
control.
gain 3?
Because this it triggers off artifacts.
Oh, it does. Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. Are
So
you attacking?
I think lightning and then grow the claw.
Why lightning?
So we have the mana left to grow the claw.
Why? But why do it at all? Just grow it and save the lightning, right? Maybe something better you can kill next turn. You can do it
Maybe.
in response to the clue.
It's a map.
Whatever.
Yeah.
It fizzles if you kill their shit, right? Wait, hit
What?
them.
This is what I...
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, activate. But you were saying do it before.
Yeah.
And I just said, why do it on your turn?
Okay, yeah, when you were like, hey, kill it now, or whatever.
No,
then
I was saying don't do it. You were saying lightning, then pump and go.
You reacted negatively to me not lightning-ing it.
Because I don't want you to lightning it.
Oh.
I want you to wait.
Okay.
Because now they're going to try to use the map on it, and then you lightning it.
Maybe. I think if they're trying to use the map on it, then we're pretty happy.
Why do we care if they have a 1/1?
Because it, like, eventually chumps a serious amount of damage, right?
You can kill it on their end step here. If you still don't want it to jump. Chat, tell me I'm right. And I feel like if they jumped there in that others in the last turn spot, I think I'm just fine with that.
Okay.
As long as you have what?
If they have no cards in hand. It doubles their draws if they have no cards in hand.
I see.
That's filthy. I think we just got scammed.
I have seen that once before, and it is pretty gross. We can kill it. You want to burst light if you want to burst lightning it now, and then next turn I think we obliterating bolt burst lightning killing the Riddler.
Yeah.
I think we have to. And it's up to you whether you want to do this now or.
I guess I don't anymore. I feel like we might just need this reach to get there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So bolt, swing, frenzy, or do you want to bolt plus lightning? Oh, we can't. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't. You have to bolt and burst. Do 4. Hopefully cat comes down.
So this is 2 damage.
All right, that's going to be much more worth killing. And frenzy does kill it, I think, because it does 5, right?
Yeah. But they can protect it with Sack Fair? Just
They don't have mana.
Oh, it's a 1 mana ability.
And you hit the land, so now you can burst Sack Fair if you want to. He's better than the Siren.
Yeah.
Oh, but you can't do it. You have to do it after you do the thing, because... Oh, no, because they can't sack it.
Right, yeah.
Is it when he dies they move the counter, though, or is when you sack?
When they sacrifice it.
Okay, yeah, then you can just do both. It doesn't matter. Please keep playing lands that are not basics.
Yes, please. This is currently 2 and 6 damage, and they're at 8. We have a pinger in play. If they play another land, they're actually like very close to dead.
That's a problem.
Yeah, can't do much now.
Yeah.
So now we just need to get there through reach.
And now we're going to be in
oh my god.
In a bit of a problem because they have the Siren is now a 3/3, so it's
Now they have 2 of them, right? Oh no, just they have 2 sirens. Yeah.
interesting. How come they didn't get the counters on everything?
Because they chose to make the tokens instead.
Interesting.
I mean, we just do this now, right? It deals 3. Almost inclined to swing.
You could also flash in the Hellkite. I'm wondering if that is also good, and then the burst lightning could maybe.
That's true. We can warp. The ETB kills the siren. Burst lightning kills the second siren.
It kills
hit them for 4.
It kills what does it do?
ETB deals 1 damage to a creature they control.
Each creature, so it kills all their 1/1s
No,
too.
it deals to a creature they control.
Oh, yeah, I like this then. I still like it.
This is
Yeah.
the warp.
And then the burst lightning can maybe finish something off if they block the hired claw with it.
I was just going to kill this so that this gets in.
Kill what?
Kill this so they can't block the flyer.
But then you can't attack with the Hired Claw. Yeah, I think that's...
Says who? I mean, if we do that... this is just so much damage, so much life.
I kind of like just letting him block the one time, but I think you might be right.
I'm going to do it, but, like, I don't like it.
You could just also not attack with the Hired Claw. But wait, if you do, though, it kills both their 1/1s as well, which they're not then pumping. And they take 5 here, 6, 7, 8.
How does it kill both of their 1/1s?
If they decide to triple block.
Oh, sure.
If they're just chumping, then I think there's no reason not to. The question is are you willing to double trade? And I think the answer is yes, because that puts them dead to the cat, right?
It kind of. They can put this into play, and they'll gain life.
Well, that's assuming they don't play another non-basic. They go to 3, 1, 2. Yeah, right now it is correct. And if you hit an untapped land, then they die in the air.
So this will gain them 1, and then we'll see if they have a follow-up. Any second spell, like if this is their first spell and they play literally anything, then that's pretty bad news for us. But otherwise...
Play non-basic. Play non-basic.
Okay, cracking the map is a good sign for us.
It's a basic. Boo.
Okay. There's the Riddler. That's fine. So they have the anchorage up to block the Hellkite that we can't play anyway, so...
They just die to cat unless they have a counter?
Yeah, they didn't play this.
Probably to hold up the anchorage. Because they know that they need...
Sick. That felt like a very, very hard matchup for us. I'm kind of surprised we got there.
I don't know. It seemed fine to me.
There were multiple points where we had attacked them several times, gotten in, and they were still above 20.
I mean, their deck is life gain, yeah, but life gain's not the biggest problem. I feel like taking out our key pieces is... I feel like we can overcome, like, 10 points of life gain.
I think also...
Because this red is a lot bigger than most reds.
I think also sideboarding after game 1, I think that I did that wrong. I think that I didn't go far enough in removing the little shitters.
Hey, Tuscan. It's going pretty good. Have we lost a match?
No.
We have not lost a match, and we've been playing for over an hour.
Almost 2, yeah. Same deal, right?
Hired Claw. And then you can decide whether you want the speed or the Heart Challenger based on whatever they play.
Yeah, if we know the matchup, then maybe there's a world where we can do this.
Yeah, I think I'm just going in here.
So these will bounce. Another life gain deck is kind of shitty, but
I think this life game deck is going to be better against us because we actually, I don't think, get them in the long game. If that's all they do here, then I don't hate it.
Do we like just a Braid Bastronaut?
Yeah. Or the second Heart Fire. I think either one is fine, but I think I like that.
I like killing the Soul Sister.
Okay. No. Oh, yeah. That's fine. Bastronaut first.
Because we're on speed.
Gotta go fast.
I am speed.
What's that from?
It's from Claire of Scare.
Oh.
Acceleration.
Ew.
Yeah.
You can touch your mouse now.
What do you think I've been doing for the last 20 minutes? Another... Jesus.
Another burb. Oh, that's nice.
It is nice. So it's...
I'm more worried about the voice, I think.
Yeah, I think I like village on... Like, I think I like touching the mouse. See if we hit a land.
I think I would rather lightning strike out and then play second mouse alpha. So that way next turn you have a lot more flexibility to play all of the things.
Okay.
And we definitely don't want them to turn Voice of Victory sideways and gain 6 life or whatever.
Yeah.
And this gets in oodles of damage, right? This is
It's
6, 7, 8.
1 to 25?
8, I think.
Oh.
But you were very close. It also makes us double striking next turn because the Hired Claw will deal damage, putting us to 4 before the Bastronaut
Yep.
hits, and then you can pump it all for double strike.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah, that's fucking great.
That's so aggressive.
It is very aggressive. Now, touch your mouse. Although maybe we don't want to touch the mouse.
Do they have... They must have, like, Into the Floodmaw?
Play the land and attack? Because I think you're good here, right? Like, you're doing so much damage. They're going to bounce that challenger, the bigger one, but then you can pump the...
This is 4 if we pump it.
Yeah, 4, 5, 6. They bounce that, bounce there. You're off by 1 point of damage, I think.
So their plan is going to be to bounce this. Is this only a sorcery?
It is
only a sorcery.
yeah, it is.
That's lame.
But if they're doing that, then I think you're fine. So I would just say go. Let them choose a bounce target first.
You don't want to... If I go to first strike damage, then this is no longer enough, right?
Yeah,
I guess it is.
It is. Because if they bounce it, you can at least pump the Hired Claw because we have nothing else to do here. Yeah. Now you can pump the Hired Claw and replay the Bastronaut. It doesn't get in extra damage now, but I think it's just the best use of our stuff. It makes it a lot harder for them to deal with that.
So much life.
But they are going to gain a fuck ton of life, yeah. But I don't think it matters, right? I think we've got it. I think there might have been a consideration to play the Sanctuary instead of the Village last turn, but... Yeah. I don't see them having pump spells.
Although I also don't see our life total mattering too much.
Yeah, I mean, still, I think against this deck it might.
These guys stayed home this time.
Yeah, I like touching the mouse.
There's also play this, activate it, give it haste. Does that work? Do we have enough for that? Not quite.
Is it an everything land?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But we don't quite have enough.
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, so having learned our lesson, we just keep out our shitters, bring in our big stuff, and cut, like, a braid. And they have that 2/4 maybe that we need to worry about.
I would keep a braid and cut a burst. Because you're not killing Zoraline, you're not killing the mobilized guy. You need 5 mana, that's a lot.
Do you prefer Bolt, then? Because that kills the 2/4 as well.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 of those. Alright.
By the way, Cecil, I don't know if you're here still, but I wanted to say thank you for signing up for our Patreon and supporting the team. I appreciate you. If you're still here, I gotta try to remember to thank them when I see them in the chat again.
Hand seems pretty good to me.
Seems solid.
Binning get lost is interesting. So I would guess that means they're short-ish on land.
How much
Okay,
is it?
yeah.
It's 3?
No. Oh, yeah, it is. So, like, we attack, just grow the claw,
I think
and
so.
aim to draw a land next turn.
Problem is we don't have a land. So if we whiff, we're in trouble.
We can attack, and if they bounce, this kills one of them, and play the Astronaut.
If it kills your thing too.
It does.
I wouldn't do that. I think I'm attacking.
Just having faith in the heart of the cards.
Yeah, I think so. And I think I'm attacking if they don't block. I'm playing the Challenger post combat because it'll grow out of range with the cast of the Fire Magic. So I think I'm not pumping here. I think I'm challenging.
I like that line. Good old post-combat Emberheart Challenger.
Because we don't want to trade that with the idiots anyway.
I think I would. These are huge threats.
And then now we have a really good backup plan if we whiff. Ooh, this is scary.
Yeah, we need the land. Land or bust.
Yeah. Woo!
So...
Oh.
we attack first.
Do you?
Just to make sure, like, because it's going to kill our Hired Claw, so we want the ping off of it. Like, we attack and then do it mid-combat. Like, before they block.
Oh, yeah. Before they block.
I guess you could do it after.
Because there's a chance we can get the Voice of Victory with the magic if we let them block.
That's true.
They might block the Hired Claw because we can only pump it once. I think that's ideal.
It does expose our Challenger if they block here, which is what I think they would do.
That's true. Well, no, they wouldn't do that because any spell then just grows it because it has prowess. So the Victor's not going to block, I think, the Challenger. But it can bounce off the Hired Claw.
Sick.
Nailed it.
So we go to damage.
Yeah.
Because they could have Into the Floodmaw here.
Yeah. Cool. Damage, blow up all your board. And then you scoop them up and cry. Just like we planned. You need to embrace your evil mono red player.
Are you asking for a hug?
That took me a minute. No, you are officially the mono red player. Oh, beautiful.
It is beautiful, but what do we do? Is it Bastronaut Nemesis?
I think it's Bastronaut Screaming Nemesis, yeah.
Oh, just normal Nemesis wasn't good enough?
Well, I thought you hovered over the dragon, so I got confused. My brain is small. But Bastronaut pre-combat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's the Kool-Aid Man. Maybe there was a case. Yeah, maybe there was a case for playing the Lynx here knowing that this was coming.
I mean, they gained 2, and they're going to take 1 extra now because they played a non-basic. So it's like not that much different.
Comes out in the wash.
I like playing it now.
Me too.
You will gain no more life. Punch him in the snoot.
Okay. I don't think there's a card they can fetch here that deals with this. Eh.
Ha 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 ha. Mwah, ha ha ha. Let's go, mono red. Haven't lost a game.
I feel like we have like locked down the sideboarding though. The real power 9. What's that? Control creatures with exactly 9 total power at the beginning of your end step.
That's a weird
That is
achievement.
Oh, it's for Yargle Day. I see. Okay.
Ah.
That makes sense. Keep going.
Yeah. We have until 8 or 8:30 to try to hit Mythic.
I don't think we'll get there.
Why not?
In half an hour? From
Or
plat?
an hour. We're like plat 2?
3, I think. Cryptic command sleeves. Think we're up against mono red?
Why do you have until 8:30 to hit Mythic? Well, we were just mostly saying we were trying to hit Mythic today, but if we don't, we don't. That's not a problem. But that was the goal, is we were just trying to grind it to Mythic. At 8 or 8:30, we're going to get a raid from a friend of ours, Maldhound, who is going to be helping us to try and do a bounty, which we can't really do without some help. Because in order to do the bounty, you have to have a minimum payout and
Minimum viewership.
minimum viewership to get a payout, yeah. They've been to Cauldron. It's interesting.
Yeah, I think they're short on lands.
I think we're just happy to play the cat, right? Attack, play cat.
Given that there's no VV in the bin, I think you're right.
Someone in chat says you kill fear.
We can.
There's no creature in the bin for them to pump. What are we really scared of? Like them binning a creature and playing a Cauldron to pump it?
Yeah,
I'd rather have the big beater.
I get being scared of this. I am. But so much needs to go right for them to make this a threat that we have to kill that turn. And it's so much more efficient to play the Lynx. And now we can kill that. Unless they have another spell, because yeah, Vivi's kind of fucked up. Because Prowess wasn't good enough. Oh my god.
What? Oh, they have the Cauldron now too. But they have no creatures in the bin. Oh, but we do.
Yeah, but no VV to copy.
Yeah, now we can't grow the fear, which is kind of sad. That thing's huge.
Yeah. And it attacks twice.
Told you. But what did you tell us? The fear didn't do anything.
They didn't attack.
The fear did literal nothing. What would have happened?
So now we just warp this,
And
swing with everything,
and lightning strike in the face.
Yeah.
And they have to block the Screaming Nemesis.
I don't think this matters.
It does if they block the Lynx. And lightning strike upstairs is damage.
Yeah, they weren't even going to stick around.
What did you tell us? The fear did nothing.
It was scary. Like that had all the makings of bullshit turn. I think if they had attacked there, and then untapped the VV, then we would have been in a weird shape.
They could have swung with fear and untapped VV.
Yeah, that's what I was scared
But
of.
you can only activate VV once. We had full health.
Yeah, but you don't even need to tap VV. Like, but the point is that like they would have been able to threaten another like lethal attack with VV after that. Like they were attacking for so much.
6.
6 twice.
12.
Plus, yeah.
13, 14, 15, 16 at most. They can't activate again. They've used all of their mana. Like, and that's assuming we don't block with cat. Like that's assuming that they can't get in with the extra 2/3 because of our giant cat, right? Like, to me it still seems not close.
How did we sideboard last time? I brought in the lizards and the extra braid.
I think we got rid of some burst lightnings and brought in bolts because we want to kill VVs and fire idiots. Yeah.
Just this. Oh, we need to cut. We need to make 4 cuts.
Get rid of more bursts. They don't really do anything for us early.
And like a strike.
Sure.
Do we want the extra links and Hellkite?
What are you getting rid of instead? Maybe
Probably lightning strike. Lightning strike.
On the draw, also like the burnout is like we're not the aggressor. A lot of times I see aggro decks will board out of their 1s and 2 drops because that's not how you're going to win this game, and then you board back into them on the play.
Kind of like that. Dodges their torch to towers and stuff.
Yeah, it just depends. Do you like the burnouts or do you like the hired claws kind of thing?
I like the Hired Claws more than the Burnouts, I think.
Okay.
This just needs so much investment to be good. Hired Claw will probably get in some chip damage.
But yes, decked out, guys. We will be doing a bounty later today. It is the Darkest Dungeon 2. We'll do a giveaway for a code. So make sure you guys are here so that way you guys can win the giveaway. And if you guys need to leave, it would be a really big help to us if you stayed and lurked. Leave the stream on. You can mute the tab at the top. Just don't mute the browser itself, or mute the browser, not the player, and you'll be supporting the stream.
What do you think?
We took out our 1-drops. This is what you looked. This is what you wanted.
Yeah, just because we did that, now having only 2 mountains is kind of rough, but...
We're on the draw. What do you want? A 5-lander with 3 mountains? Not happening. This is mono red. We have like 2 lands in the deck.
What do you think? Do we bolt that? Because they bin the Cauldron.
And then we have nothing for VV.
There's also just Lizard. Because it bounces with the FOMO, doesn't die to Torch the Tower, starts getting its chip damage in.
Mm-hmm. I like that. They probably can't grow VV out of bolt range in 1 turn.
Profts, I guess, makes me want to have played this, but... I don't think I lock. Because I think this is just torch fodder. Like, they really want this dead.
Well, aren't they going to give it that +4/+0 thing that they did to the VV that we don't want them to use on it? Are we willing to shoot them in the face for 1 and make them use the spell on the lizard?
I think the lizard's worth more.
Okay.
Because it's +X+O, that spell, right? It doesn't protect this from bolt.
No, but it makes VV go off.
VV go off.
Yeah, that's what they just did to us. They played VV and then they played it to pump VV's ability on 4 mana to make him a 6/6.
Sure.
And then they can activate VV for 6 and then
Okay.
they go off.
Yeah, it sounds like a good argument to kill this thing, right?
Yeah, but what I meant is you could block. They use it so they don't have it for VV. Then you can still kill it anyway.
Sure.
Then they don't have the spell to do the thing with VV. Welcome, guys. We're getting a raid from Scuffle. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. For those of you guys who are coming in for the raid, welcome. We are grinding up to Mythic on Standard. We started off with some control, and now we're playing some mono red. It's been doing really well.
Yeah, we may lose our first match here.
Yeah, we've been playing for almost 2 hours. I think over 2 hours, and we have not lost a match.
This is so rough.
They're missing mana, so do you just kill it again?
Yeah, I mean, then we just don't have a follow-up play. Like, I really want to get these down, but yeah. Oops. Oh, here it is.
Yeah, we started around 4:30. No, we started around 5:30? Yeah, 5:30. And now it is 7:30 and we haven't lost.
You've been doing the directs. Yeah, they're back to the limited only directs though, unfortunately, right?
No, they're gonna do the thing. Oh, they didn't do the thing.
Cauldron, yeah. And I just like needlehead, go.
Yeah. How many boxes have you gotten so far, Scuffle?
Okay, I don't like our chances from here. But if they don't find removal...
They don't have that many cards, and every time they draw or cast anything, they take a damage. You're going to be able to double spell next turn.
They have so much mana, but yeah, you're right. If they can kill the Magebane Lizard, then I think we are dead.
There's not going to be a ton of things that can kill it.
Yeah, it would have to be another Flood Maw. That's not going to do it.
It's going to certainly hurt us.
So if they have Torch here, they can hit the Lizard and then sack, like, bargain away Memory. That's so much damage. That's so much damage.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think you have to take it.
I think so, too.
And then hope we don't die. Well, if they just... They can't recast this the dragon and hit us for 2 VV pings, right?
So Lynx only hits them for 1.
I think it's just Needlehead, Challenger, attack with the Ember.
There's also, like, a world where we play Nemesis and just hold that up as a blocker for Giant Vivi. But I guess if Vivi gets Giant, we're just taking enough pings to die anyway.
Yeah. And I would rather have the Needlehead to ensure that they can't draw a bunch. And then the Emberheart getting them to 2, maybe there's a world where...
I think they have another Flood Maw here as well.
Then they're not using it on something else. Attack for... So now we do need to close the game out. If they flash in Dragon, we die to something?
We are dead to land.
Are we dead to land?
Well, yeah, they would have just played the flyer and killed us.
That would have been... Oh, because we had already taken 1 damage from VV? I forgot about that. How did they... Oh, they used the VV mana to do it. Okay, now we're dead. I thought we were going to be at 5 with Hellkite, but I forgot about the ping from the end of turn.
Yep.
Oh no, we've lost... Oh no, this is only match 2.
Yeah.
We're up a game.
We are up a game. So we get to go to game 3. Getting stuck on 2 land for a tempo there did suck.
I think we get rid of a Hellkite or 2, put in the aggro cards again.
These? Like this?
Yeah, and then...
I wasn't inspired by Lightning Strike.
It kills the Fear, and it kills the VV instant speed, so I think I would get rid of Needlehead.
No, that's insane. Like, this is the reason we're playing this card is because of this matchup.
Yeah, I feel like the aggro stuff's supposed to come back in, but I could be wrong.
Not a fan of possession in this matchup, just because, if they ever get to the point where something's big enough for you to want to take it, you've probably lost.
And you've dumped your hand already, too. So you can't even, utilize the VV well. Yeah. I like the strikes. I like the aggro. I think I'm getting rid of, the things that don't go face, like the Obliterating Bolt.
I can see cutting Lynx.
Cut a Lynx or 2. I want the strikes. I want the other...
These dudes?
Yeah. Cut, 1 Obliterating Bolt, because that's... Which one's not haste? Which...
This is the sorcery.
Cut one of those, put back in a bolt. I think this is where I'm at.
All right.
Because we want a 1-drop. We want 2-drop. We want to be able to burst Lightning face to finish the job.
Possession is only good against Vivi. Yeah, and it's only good against Vivi after Vivi has done the Vivi thing.
I mean,
I can't throw it away.
yeah, I think it's Hired Claw.
Our deck isn't built to make Vivi do the Vivi thing.
They have torched us like every game.
That is why I was like tempted to keep out the aggressive cards. Like the one drop aggressive cards, because Torch is so good and they probably have some in the sideboard. Here we might just never draw a non-land again and die.
Not lands. Not lands? Okay, it's not land.
Technically.
Legally? The problem is
Are we just raw dogging this? I think we are.
Yeah. The problem is that they'll just use the cauldron to bring it back.
Yeah. Yeah, this has not gone well.
Yeah, they had the double removal spell. We were actually not doing
Their hand has been the nut, right? Like they've had double
Yeah.
removal into Vivi and Tursa, and we've drawn nothing but land.
Do you just
Like,
activate the
this?
land? Yeah.
Maybe.
I think I would.
God, okay. Well, this is about as good as it gets. If they find like a cauldron here, then I don't think their draw could have been better.
How you doing, Matt Daddy?
And they have Delirium. Ugh. I think this is where we drop our first match.
Still 1-1 against Vivi's not bad.
It is when you're playing the anti-Vivi deck.
But it is Vivi. Like, that is going to happen.
Yeah. They can just brick from here? Not easily.
They do have, like, one card. Do you play the Burnout, attack, play, like, Sphinx?
Yeah.
Lynx?
Yeah.
I think I'm okay to trade the land with any of these things.
Me too.
Oh, and we have Vigilance. That's nice. Take 2.
It's funny that we took some as well. I always forget that this card hits you too.
Yeah. They did only have one card in hand, which is like not that much. It could be like if it was a land or even like another burst lightning or something. Ew. Okay, but you don't have any more cards, right? What's that last card? It's a land.
I mean, yeah.
Do you attack with... Yeah. Do you attack with the Lynx?
If we swing out, what happens?
We die?
But are they forced to chump?
No.
The menace, yeah. Don't think I'm swinging with the Lynx.
Okay. That last card is not a thing that we currently care about, which is nice.
I think I'm holding this.
Yeah.
In case we draw another Lynx and somehow...
Well, if you draw another land, you could have swing all and it gives you an additional pump.
Yeah, fair.
So you're going if you rip a land here, you're missing a pump.
Okay, that'll end the game. That's too good. We're toast. They get multiple swings with these with profs. Yeah, I'm just gonna scoop this up.
They get 2 swings. You could chump, right?
Yeah, but like
They only had 2 mana.
they've drawn 3 cards at least. They can cast it again off of like VV mana,
Okay.
and then like that'll pump this for like what 3 counters, up to 6 counters if they can cast this again, and then in the second combat they get another 6 counters on it. We have to lose our whole board.
We lose 2.
Also, Tursa will trigger and get them possibly another spell. I don't think there's any world where we come back from that.
Okay. Sometimes players just don't have it.
Fair enough. You want to keep playing this, or do you want to switch?
It's your account.
All right, let's be the bad. I was gonna say let's be the bad guy. Let's go back to blue white. No, we want to grind. Let's play.
I mean, blue white. We only have like 30 minutes to an hour. Blue white brings you joy. Play blue white. And
It does bring me
and
joy.
that way you can wash off the mono red.
Yeah. Out, damn hired claw. Geralt Delirium's been good in best of 1. Yeah, I haven't played best of 1 since the Arena Direct ended. The standard one. I'm into this. Hey, it's mono red. I guess it could be VV. I like it. Anything that's playing a mountain on turn 1 has things that we want to get lost. So we'll hit that. I assume they have a Screaming Nemesis, which makes me happy that we kept the Get Lost here. Okay. You have a Pump?
Monstrous Rage.
Burst Lightning. Thank God it can't be Monstrous Rage anymore. Probably still is somehow.
Just say go, I think.
Yeah. Don't love it.
What does the whale do?
You can bounce an attacking creature.
Huh.
Or, like, Ether Gust, then attacking creature.
Okay.
But, obviously, like, out of combat, it won't be attacking anymore.
Yeah.
So.
I get it. Get lost?
We can get lost, or we can do this for the loot mode to find our 4th land.
That's true.
Like, I like that the most.
On end step, they're going to
Animate this.
animate the land.
Yeah,
Which makes the whales much better.
it's true. Guess I pitch one of these whales.
There's a ham under my chair.
Kind of like just killing it.
Yeah, so they can't tap it for mana in response or something.
It does give them the maps, but at least we can bounce the challenger.
Well, yeah. Now they have the maps pre-combat to touch the mouse and try to dig for stuff. Maybe I think I would have waited until they. Yeah, I think I would have waited. But whatever they cast, you can just no more lies.
Yeah.
It does mean, unfortunately, that you take
3, maybe 4.
I think that's fine.
Or we cast this, we take our 5 and then Wrath.
Or you take 7.
Yeah.
7 die to like a strike. Hopefully they just do this now, and you might just then you have to bounce.
Yeah, Lynx is also pretty bad news for us. I guess we know we're going to have to bounce this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which means that we're never going to cast this kicked. If we're not going to cast it kicked and we know we're going to cast it for 2, do we cast this now, look for a seam rip?
Sure.
Sick. Now if they find a haster, we can bounce it. Then play a 6/6.
Well, they have a haster.
Yeah.
Nice. Have a whale. It does have flash.
It does, but it comes in tapped if you flash it in.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oof. That was actually why I was thinking I wouldn't have played the Fountain Port. Only basics against the cat.
You're not wrong.
Say go.
I mean, I guess. Could also get frisky with the anchorage.
I think you just are so likely. Like if they have a strike and the 2/2, you die, right?
Yeah, at least this blocks the 2/2.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like our chances here.
This is actually not bad now. I don't hate Day of Judgment here.
Yeah.
Can you Day of Judgment and hold up No More Lies? You can, yeah. Treasure token, yeah, that seems great. Attack them.
This isn't face up at all.
I mean, thanks.
Yeah, that is, I think, the correct way to tap.
Seems good.
Problem is, No More Lies doesn't hit much. I guess it hits another cat.
Mm-hmm. Or a dragon.
Yeah, wow, okay. I do not think I'm tapping out. Maybe I am.
I mean, if they have strike or something, No More Lies doesn't get it anyway, right?
Yeah, so we can crack this, draw a card.
Sure.
If they have strike,
If they have strike, you're toast. Oh, that was, they couldn't do that. Oh, that's a bummer. Does that thing give lifelink? Is that the lifelink thing? Drat. Yeah, I was thinking about the kicked thing before, and I just chose to ignore it. All right, well, now we die to a second burst.
We die to an awful lot.
That's what the other card was. That's fine. What do we have that gains us life?
In game 1, nothing.
Okay, so we have to kill them quickly.
That is correct.
Oh, that gains us life, doesn't it?
It does gain us life, actually.
Wow, see?
It does tap us out of our counter.
I think we have to do it because if they had a burst, they that played around the counter anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe they were playing around a different counter that we're gonna die anyway.
Also, we might hit an untapped land off of the you can draw. I will submit 0. We're back on that airball bullshit? Sure are.
Nailed it. And I would just...
We attack, right?
Oh, yeah, you have 2 now, so yeah. Okay, don't have second burst lightning. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Wait. I think we take it. They didn't have 1 point of damage before. And then we get it lost.
I think you're right.
Take it. Oh no, it's a pump spell. Oh god. No! They had it. A braid doesn't go face, but that does. We were dead anyway.
That's nasty.
We were dead if we block for 1, go to 3.
If we'd hit the land off the Yukon, we were there.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that was unpleasant.
And that was both their cards. They had been top decking for 2 turns. I don't know. I thought that was fun. That was a good game.
Yeah, it was a good game.
Endurance seems good against them.
It seems fine against them. I don't like Riddler. I feel like Elspeth's a little slow. I'm not a huge fan of the whales because, like, being forced to act during their combat step makes it hard to mana leak them. Oh, these are bad.
I was thinking the opposite. In case you're too slow on the counters, then the bounces are nice because it puts them back on top. I think the game is to just survive. What is the trail?
It's just a food. It's not inspiring.
I like bounces a lot more than I like food.
So we get to put 3 more things back in.
I think Ugin on the play is probably much better.
You want both of them?
No, because the Nemesis makes it awfully hard for us to try to gain life, but it's a nice backup. We don't like the counter magic on the play instead of the Ugin, actually.
It's fine. I guess maybe 1 counter spell.
Okay.
Fact. Maybe 2 of them. Yeah, if I hadn't eaten that treasure for a card, maybe we were okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'm keeping this bottoming Citadel.
Yep. Keep. We really want Beza.
Yeah.
Do you just cast the star charts?
I think so. Because the next 2 turns are spoken for.
That's close. I think I'm taking the Day of Judgment.
I am too.
Then play the Innocents to trickety trick them, make them either use removal or use, or just try to like combat trick your challenger, or combat trick or pump spell to brick the challenger. Oh,
That's a pretty good way to play around the board wipe.
It sure is.
But now we get to Beza for value. It'll make tokens. We'll draw cards off of this.
We won't get to draw a card. I think that's fine.
We will draw cards because the tokens come in.
Oh, yeah. We'll draw a card, yeah. Yeah, I think they maybe even missed a land. We can block everything, which feels pretty good. They will get double strike soon, which is a problem, but Day of Judgment should clear that up. Play something else. Oh, beautiful. Love it.
No blocks, my friend.
Yeah. I think we have to Day, but if they hit a land and then they get a dragon, we're pretty sad.
So there is another line where we can 3 steps ahead copy Beza. And yeah, we have to legend rule it, but we'll gain more life, we'll make more tokens, we'll draw more cards.
Can you also counter?
No.
No.
Well, in theory, yes, but I don't have the mana to do it, yeah. So it would cost 4 to copy Beza here. We'd play a tap land.
Okay. I would wait. You can do it on their turn, right?
We can do it on their turn.
See what they play.
If they have a way to kill Beza in response, it's a massacre.
Well, I think we're doing it in response to them dragoning or something, right? Because the ideal thing is they just play dragon, we counter dragon, and then they attack us with a nemesis again, and then we wipe the board.
Yeah, I guess we can hold up 3 steps ahead and no more lies if we play an untapped land.
Yeah. Because the problem is I just don't want to clear the board and then die to the dragon. So they're going to have the choice here. And if they just attack with the Screaming Nemesis, then... Oh. They could kill the Beza in response now. So I think we block first with a bunch of stuff.
Like that?
Yeah, they could pump it. Yeah, I think that's fine. See what they do. Now, if they're just fine with it, I think we just take it, counter, whatever. Or just... Yeah. We can't take it.
Of course, it's just deciding what counter to use, and I think it's 3 steps ahead.
Yeah, because then you can hold open the No More Lies.
Agreed.
Yeah, I think that's true.
There's another world where we no more lies here, and our play next turn is 3 steps ahead to Beza, but we then don't have an answer to the Hellkite, so...
Yeah. Okay, attack, and then Day?
Yep.
Because we can't deal with the Screaming Nemesis, right? And I would play the island.
Yeah.
Alright, saves us for a turn. They still have another one, but they haven't hit the land in a few turns.
It's scary, right?
Fountain Port, and then...
I think we main phase the Consult.
How much does it cost?
It costs 2 unkicked, 4 kicked.
4 kicked, so you can find another counterspell?
Or if we find something sorcery speed.
Yeah, I like that. A counterspell would be ideal.
No.
I mean, Get Lost still does the job, and
Yeah.
so does the bounce spell.
Yeah, Get Lost Whale.
I like that.
Doesn't help with links, but nothing does.
I would play the Fountain Port.
Really?
Well, because I think we want to stop playing non-basics And the fountain port actually helps us in the long game. Like, we don't have a problem with colored pips at this point. And I think the utility of the fountain port's pretty important.
Hate it.
I was thinking I would have taken Get Lost and the other Enduring Innocence. I think is what I would have taken last turn. Because then you can play it, draw, and then you can start drawing 2 per turn with the fountain port.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, I was thinking, do we just bounce it? But I think No More Lies is too good. Although it does answer links in a way that nothing else does.
Fish.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. It's our only answer to them playing another dragon.
I mean, if you're gonna play the whale.
That's what you said.
No, I said fish.
Ah.
Make a fish.
You want to make a fish? I was going to make a treasure. Making a fish costs life.
Oh, yeah. Treasure is what I want to draw off of the idiot, though.
Fair. Okay.
I did just put us dead to burst lightning, though.
It's true.
Make another fish.
Do you want to make another fish, or do I want to sack this fish and try to find, like, Beza or something?
Oh, that's fine. Well, it just draws you a card?
Yeah. 2 and sack a token, draw a card.
All right, we'll attack, I guess. Can you sack it and still play whale?
If I play another land, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Don't have burst lightning. Don't burst lightning me, bro. Excellent.
Do you have fucking a braid again?
Ah, no.
Okay,
We
so
take
now-
3. We can't make any more fish.
Yep.
It's okay. It's okay.
And the whale fizzles.
Yep. Okay.
Well, we get to play this now.
That's good. No. No.
I mean, we like have to. Yeah, we can't gain
See,
life.
we should have had the other Enduring Innocence. Would have been fine.
That sucked. Yeah, again, like Screaming Nemesis being able to trigger that ability with your own effect
It's so cool.
is so stupid.
It's so cool.
I do not like that design. I think that is almost objectively bad design. All right. Stop that.
Stop clicking on the ad.
There shouldn't be ads. All right.
One more for the road, maybe?
I guess.
For those of you guys who are hanging out, we really do appreciate you. Can you remove the ad wheel, just so we don't forget? We are going to be doing a bounty in just a little bit. We're going to be getting a raid from Maldhound, and we'll finish playing, a little bit, whatever. We're not going to abruptly stop, but Maldhound's helping us out, so that way we can complete a bounty and get paid for it, because it is based on concurrent viewership, and our viewership is not quite high enough to do it on our own. So we will be playing Darkest Dungeon 2 later, and if you can't stick around, if you leave a lurk, it's a good way to support us. And we'll also be doing a giveaway for a code for Darkest Dungeon 2. So that's the new game. It's a lot of fun. The first one was a lot of fun. I haven't played the new one yet, but we're going to be playing that shortly after we do the raid. And for those of you who are on YouTube, we will also film it and turn it into another VOD for you, but we won't be in this VOD. So if you are interested in it, you can check that out probably tomorrow.
Well, that was the worst possible card to bottom against the mirror.
What'd you bottom?
Counterspell.
Checks out, checks out.
It's a good card to have access to.
So we're gonna, for like 30 minutes, watch you both do nothing?
Yeah.
Well, that means it's time for me to check my dragons. Woo!
So they probably have no more lives of their own here. We're going to try to navigate this game so that we get to cast this kicked and uncountered. Oh. Huh.
Counter it.
I think I'm countering that.
I don't know why we wouldn't. That card seems good.
Don't think I'm casting this unkicked. And yeah. We can cast this now. What do we get punished by? We get punished by them just jamming Elspeth into us. But then we get to untap and get Lost Elspeth. We have Day of Judgment to clean up the tokens. Sure. Let's just make sure this resolves. Yeah, like No More Lies Riddler.
I gotta stop sitting on my legs. It's very dumb of me.
That went about as well as I could have. No punish for tapping out. And we'll just say go. Try to flash in a 6/6 if we want. We can activate Fountain Port if we want. I think I want Fountain Port. I'll make a fish.
A fish.
Could make treasure. Treasure could be right.
I would always make fish. Mostly because I like saying fish.
Yeah, I've picked up on this.
Who doesn't like saying fish?
You make a stellar point.
It's funny because now both players like can't play things due to counters of the other ones, but you can just keep fountain porting and killing them.
Exactly. That's what makes this such an important piece in the mirror. Huh.
No more lies.
Yeah, I don't think so, my friend. Do you have no more lives of your own? You do. I don't care.
Cool. Then you slam Ugin?
We don't have the mana, but...
You do if you hit a land.
And that's how you play the blue-white mirror.
They didn't get the cards they were looking for, huh?
Okay. So now, do we do the obnoxious thing? I can't fathom why Schimmel is here for, like, any other reason than the mirror.
Okay.
And I don't know that we're into Enduring Innocence. I guess if I'm playing like Voices of Victory, then the combination of these two things is sick. Candy Trail's bad. Seam Rip's bad. Day of Judgment is like okay because we saw they were playing the Overlord, but also not great. 3/3 or a 6/6 flash is always welcome. Riddler's good. And then I think just like... I think I like an Innocence. Just as like a body. Like, they're going to board out most of their removal. Is there anything else that's clearly bad? Maybe Day of Judgment is better than Ultima if we're going to bring these in, because Ultima stops this from flipping if we hit it in our own board wipe.
I like that.
That was a gnarly play by the opponent. Yes, that was... Patience wins the blue-white mirror. That was not patience.
Yeah, because they still had the mana for the No More Lies, obviously. They cast it, but it stops you from retaliating with anything big on your turn.
Yeah.
And that was on their turn that they jammed that spell. Why'd they do that?
Because they had a hand that didn't have any lands in it, and they felt like they needed to find the land at all costs. And they weren't willing to cast it for 2 instead of 4. Yeah. The opponent went Leroy Jenkins. Seam Rips for Planeswalkers? Seam Rip doesn't have Planeswalkers. Right? Am I out of my mind? Long-land permanent, mana value 2 or less?
I mean, it hits Planeswalkers if it's 2 mana.
Yeah, that Jace isn't... Is that Jace still in Standard? That 2 mana Jace that can't be cast on your first 2 turns? I actually don't know if that's still in Standard or not.
It does not sound familiar. That's old enough.
Outlaws?
Oh, it's Outlaws. Okay. I guess I just haven't played a lot since Outlaws.
So there is one legal Planeswalker target. And even if you have played a lot since Outlaws, like, I don't think it's been a playable card in any major deck. My opponent might have just rage quit.
They're playing the same bullshit you are.
I know.
How can you rage quit? You forgot about the mana part? You thought it was 1 mana, remove any non-land permanent? That'd be pretty dope.
we should play 4 of those. Yeah.
I would play that card a lot more.
Played a fair bit in Outlaws, saw the Jace 0 times. Yeah, it wasn't any good in Standard at any point. I think people were like briefly playing it in Pioneer. Sounds sick.
Ooh, that would be very dangerous if you dumped that onto the tower.
It's empty,
but the tower has like an open grate on the top.
Mm-hmm.
That would be bad.
I've never done anything like that before.
I
certainly didn't like fill my computer with Mountain Dew in college one time.
Oh my God, you would delete my Final Fantasy file again, wouldn't you?
I'm sure it'd be fine. No, you have cloud save. You're good.
No, it doesn't save. Please. Not my Final Fantasy playthrough. Oh, yeah,
You're a mono red player and that card just reads hit all red creatures? Yeah, it does. That's true.
It doesn't hit Nemesis.
It doesn't hit Nemesis, doesn't hit Dragon. Doesn't hit Cat.
Those are new mono red things.
Yeah, I don't honestly like. I give it shit.
It touches our mice. That's what's important.
I give it shit. I actually don't mind the current iteration of mono red. I think it's fine. It's not killing me on turn 3 ever. That's all I ask.
Woo!
They did it.
We've lost 1 match in almost 3 hours.
Yeah.
Heyo. I want to do one thing before you continue, because I don't want to accidentally forget. Because if you start the bounty before you get the code, then you won't get one. So I want to reveal this code, claim it, copy it, and I'm going to put it real quick in our Discord, just so that way... Will you pasta this, please? Oh, I have control of this part, huh?
Yes.
Okay. Now we will have a code for the game that we're going to give away later tonight, and we don't lose it. If you hit Start Bounty, that code just goes away, and you cannot get it back.
That's frustrating.
Yeah.
All right, let's play 1 game of Eevee. I feel like if we're going to do Standards bad guys, we have to do this at least once.
I feel like everybody hates it, though.
Everybody does hate it.
Then why are you going to make the viewers hate us and leave?
Do you understand how much Lotus Field I've played on stream?
But they like that.
I guess that's true. Let's do that. Fuck it. You guys, that's what you guys are here for, right? You guys are all here for some Lotus action. If you guys have a choice between touching lotuses and touching mice...
Why, I was going to say, why is it dirty if I touch my mice, but you can touch your lotus?
Is the female version having a lotus? Like, do women touch their lotus and men touch their mice? That feels right. Hi, YouTube advertisers.
Please don't unmonetize us.
Okay, I have upset the chat.
What?
That's great. Keep.
God. This is the deck where you don't do anything. You just sit there and play with yourself.
Yeah.
This is the one where you touch your mouse.
They can take hexproof away from our Lotus Field. That's scary. Not actually scary. Yeah, being on the play against Mono Red with their best turn 1 play being Shadow Spear, I'm okay with this. It's not a good matchup generally. I also hope they do it in Stone Rain Us. I think that would be very funny.
So have you played Darkest Dungeon 1?
No.
I've played Darkest Dungeon 1. It's very, very fun.
I've played some Dark Dungeons, but I've never played the darkest one. Okay. So I think we have a cool line. If I cycle Vizier... shit. No. Damn it. Okay, but I think that's still okay.
What'd you do?
I was trying to filter my mana correctly, and I forgot that auto tap was on.
I didn't turn it back on. Did you turn it back on?
Yeah.
Well,
So
at least it's your fault.
Yeah, so now we can do this, right? We can put another Lotus into play. Trigger Proctor, decline, and now we can strings.
Fap.
Oh, that's cool. We can even cipher it onto Proctor. That's pretty sick. It's not necessary.
Blech.
Come on.
Blech.
How do you not love this? This is fantastic.
No one came to the game store to watch you jerk it.
You don't know that.
I certainly didn't.
Actually, we kind of want that.
Oy vey.
5, 11.
And you should omniscience? You're a terrible, terrible human. You realize this is like turn 3, right?
This is turn 4.
Did they miss a land drop?
No, we were on the play.
So they're turn 3.
That's true. We did stabilize at 20 life. They've spent all their mana every turn. Yeah, that's probably going to be good enough, opponent. All right, but we are still actually probably a favorite to lose this match. Like, that's how bad the matchup is.
Lockdown seems good against them.
Yeah, this is where we just board out the combo and we just bring in Zakama and hope. Yeah, Soul Partition's good too. But come on, that was a cool line.
Blech.
I got the new Lotus Field. Yeah, I did. Eventually it was possible to craft them. I did bring in the 9 lives, right? Yeah. Hand's okay. I don't love it. Actually, I really don't love it. It currently does not cast a turn 3 lockdown. Need some help. Excuse me. No, I'm touching my mouse.
You gotta touch the thing.
I think I'm gonna mull this.
Joe.
Okay, that's much worse. Okay, sure. If I don't draw Lotus, then nothing matters. If I do draw Lotus, then these are the best things to have access to.
When the hell are you casting this Languish?
I need to find Lotus. Like I'm just like assuming that I'm going to find it.
Yeah, but like that's a very long ways away. I'd rather keep the stuff you can cast. That's very good with Lotus.
I also can't cast this. Mountain Go is a good start to it. I assume like we're getting Burst Lightning tier. Play with Fire or something. Or they've left. Malltown is here. Bungus be praised.
Who's Bungus?
I don't know. I assume it's...
Mauld was starting a new religion.
I assume it's the big Chungus. Oh, there's Sylvan's crying.
Mauld is currently a priest for a new religion. I wasn't there when they discussed the details. I just saw the priest outfit and all the things. So is Bungus your deity? Cult. I'm sorry, a cult. Ah, I see. Okay. It was not a religion.
I think we're dead, by the way.
You deserve it for being a dirty Lotus Field player. For those of you guys who are just coming in from the raid, thank you guys very, very much. We have been playing Standard for the last 3 hours, and we've dropped one match. This is about to be match number 2 that we lose.
Yeah, this is our first match of Pioneer, which we were doing waiting for you fine people to show up.
Yeah, welcome. Thank you guys so much for coming in and raiding. We really do appreciate it. I hope you guys are having a great subathon. Mauld certainly knows how to entertain you guys. In just a little bit, we are going to be doing a bounty where if you guys stick around, you'll be supporting both the Decked Out team and Maldhound for the podcast. So make sure you guys stick around, leave a lurk, and we'll be doing a giveaway for the Darkest Dungeon 2 key. So if you guys would like to win Darkest Dungeon 2 on Steam, then we'll be giving that away here in just a little bit.
Here it's Monstrous Rage.
What did we do playing Standard? We did a mix of things. We played an Azorius Control, we played a Mono Red, and we...
That's it.
Oh, that's it. We didn't end up playing Vivi.
Yeah, we were going to play one match with Vivi, but then we decided, hey, why would we do that when we can just play Lotus Field instead? So we're playing Lotus Field instead.
Praise Bungus. All hail Henzi. Yeah, for those of you guys who, all of the Malltown fans who are just coming in, if you guys didn't know, we have a podcast that we air weekly called The Good Time Boys. Veggie and Malltown are the primary hosts, and then there's a rotating third host, sometimes myself, sometimes Airball, sometimes the main character. So make sure you guys go check that out. It's on YouTube, it's on Apple Podcast, it's on Spotify and Pocket Cast. But I will say, if you watch on YouTube, that's the main way that we get paid. So if you guys would like to pay Mauld, make sure you guys watch on YouTube. Following us on all the other platforms is good because we're trying to get sponsors, and so more followers helps. But right now we don't have any sponsors. Okay. Can this win? This seems way too slow against them.
Yeah, we're on the play. This is okay, actually. I think the nut high here is just playing the Proctor. And if they can't kill it, then we cheat the Lotus in next turn.
Excited for you guys to see the deck we made him. Yeah. Unfortunately, you guys did make a deck that is for, it's a random one. So we won't be able to film that game for a little while because we have the Spider-Man early access and we have 10 CMC coming out before then, before we can film just a fun game. So if you guys do want to get one of your subathon decks on the show sooner, Spider-Man and 10 CMC. We'll certainly prioritize it, but obviously the 10 CMC is each month. So January we did all 1 CMC, February all 2 CMC. So next month being October, we have to do that one. The 10 CMC and the Spider-Man, of course. Those are pretty.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if you guys want to make a second one, you are more than welcome. How do you beat Lizard?
That's what Soul Partition's for. So we have 5 mana here. Okay.
We're working on giving him basic wastes. Oh shit, Cecil, 10 gifted subs. My friend, I'm so sorry. With all the spam chat, I didn't see it, and we don't have headphones in. Cecil, 10 gifted subs. Awooga, I really appreciate it. Holy shit, that's awesome.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for that. I honestly didn't see that.
You just I think tripled our daily subs for the day, which is massive. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you, Cecil.
Nope, not like that. No.
Hammy, what's wrong, baby? Hammy would like to know what is happening.
We are Zakama-ing on their face.
Oh. Do we want a lockdown on their face first?
It only hits the hero.
Oh, is it 2? I thought it was 3.
2.
Oh. Cecil's our dude. Yeah, Cecil's been around a lot and was doing a ton here for our subathon as well. Cecil's a true champion.
Doesn't actually matter how I pay for this.
What the heck are you talking about, Cecil?
Get the hell out of here.
Are you playing Commander?
Yeah. My commander's Lotus Field.
All right. You ready to get this bounty show on the road?
I will do that. I need to grab a drink first.
All right, you grab the drink. I'll get us rolling.
Okay.
All right, chat. As promised, we are going to be doing a little bounty and a giveaway. So if you guys stick around, it's a great way to support us. I will start the giveaway right now, and we'll do the drawing here in about 20-ish minutes. If you can't stick around, leaving a lurk is a great way to support us. So make sure you guys do that. Give me 1 second to start the giveaway. And then we're going to be playing Darkest Dungeon 2. This is a game I've played. I played Darkest Dungeon 1 a lot, and it's a lot of fun. I really, really enjoy it. So make sure you guys stick around. It's super fun. It was like a couple of years ago, it was like one of the biggest games. All right, here's the giveaway, guys. Oops.
Also, yes, thank you so much, YouTube, for sticking around for that whole video.
Yeah, goodbye. See you in the next one.
Like,